Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and all those non-binary pals out there. My name is Muffin Man. Today, we got a hell of a matchup. Looking for Gold Scrims, loser finals, rebranded, last disaster final stand. One team goes to grand finals, the other one goes home. It's about to be a slobber knocker of a day. So, with everything going on, I'm going to, first of all, talk about my co-caster today, who's not here yet. Burger will be joining me a couple minutes later into the podcast. Well, not podcast, but just the cast in general. So, yeah, looking forward to his voice later on in the matchup as we go along. Wonderful day. And let's start looking into this matchup just a little bit closer here, ladies and gentlemen. I am looking at one of the best matches I'm ever going to cast. Probably. I've only casted once, but like, Jesus, what the fuck? What's up?
Am I in the right chat? Is this the last disaster final stand
Brother,
spectator?
no. This is not the correct. Oh, shit. That was Batman, ladies and gentlemen. But let's first of all start talking about and getting into this matchup a little bit more in between the lines. First of all, let's start with our rosters coming in from Rebranded. We got Keegs on tank. We got Ant and PSI on DPS. Mighty and Noah will be your supports, and the coach Mag Polar coming in the next spot for coaching this lineup. They've done a great job. They've made a terrific loser bracket run. They have lost only to LD and Fireflies throughout the season. They are looking for a win today, and that would be an amazing thing for them. But on the other side is no slouch across the way, as we have last disaster final stand. We have a little bit of a big roster here. We got Omega Doggo probably in the starting lineup. This is my best guess. Omega Doggo, DPS will be Scamming and Fearlesschi. I don't know. Supports were probably going to be Enfer and Drain Cowboy, but I would not be surprised if they are going to put in Batman.
Are you sure this?
Brother, leave! I'm doing shit. I'm trying to make a job out here for myself. Oh, scheisse, brother. Scheisse. Where the frickety frack? Anyway, not going to be surprised if we do see Batman here on the first day, in the first game for LD last stand. Wouldn't also be surprised if we saw Dr. Panda rolling it out first, is I am getting in now that our first map is probably going to be Lijiang Tower. So Lijiang Tower is going to be our first map, so it wouldn't be no surprise if Dr. Panda is in there. But Sinister Squid coaching this squad up. Sinister has done an impeccable job coaching some fine young talent coming in through the scene, and honestly, I'm excited to cast today. It's going to be a banger of a match, hopefully. Rebranded sounds like they're happy to be in this match. LD's confident they're coming into this matchup. One of these teams is walking away, going to Grands. A guaranteed second place. But let's ask ourselves, what does each team need to get there? Well, it's very simple. For starters, Rebranded's keys to success are very simple. You got to keep Omega Doggo in check. Omega Doggo cannot get starting a roll in this game. If he starts rolling, this will mean bad things for Rebranded later on down the line. Another thing that they want to do is play the long game. Long game is impeccable to the success of maybe this game, because the longer on that LD go, the less checked in they seem. They get a little bit locked out of their normal playstyle, and that is very big for Rebranded here. Don't overinvest in fights. A little bit last time we saw some overinvestments. We saw some overinvestments from Rebranded, but they were able to, clutch it out. But you don't want to be overinvesting in this fight with LD. They will punish for that. And lastly, liberate PSI. Let the man go on as many off angles as he can, because holy moly, that guy can shoot, and he's going to make a bunch of space for you if he's left uncontested, which kind of goes back into that entire Omega Dago in check thing. But I think I've spoken a lot about Rebranded. Let's talk about LD Last Stand. Final Stand, what do they need in this? Well, the keys to success is play to your comp strengths for the most part. These guys have some great compositions, and they really need to make sure that they are on fleek for that. And hold on a minute. Okay, we're good. I don't see anything that I'm supposed to not see yet. Don't get greedy with some kills. We've seen them get greedy in the past, and that kind of costs them. They think that they have the match won, but they really don't, and that's a very big thing here. You want to keep that mentality and morale up, especially if this is going into a longer match. You don't want to necessarily a match that you have to be completely, you can't be locked out for this. This is like last chance right now. And finally, you want to win as fast as you can if you're LD. LD does not do well in the long game, but I think that is going to be on both of these teams' mind coming into the day. But as I'm talking to you, we have bans possibly getting ready to go. So, scenes. We're going to get some of these things going. Please let me have my things. Game capture on. Please, please, please. There we go. They might just go stick on League Zhong here. Uh-oh. This ain't what I wanted. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Nope, I don't need that one either. That's a prediction, chat. That's a prediction. Hold on. Gotta get rid of it. Rebranded. Is gonna go right up here, I think. And then properties will be final stand. And we're gonna change this to a gray color. Or more of like a brown. Actually, that's probably better. There's that. Alrighty. I actually have a lot of this, so go back to the match screen for a bit. Burger is about 15 minutes out. Oh yes, I forgot. Oh, Jesus. I should also probably get these bands rolling here. Where are the bands? Where are the bandit ones? I'm trying. Oh, yeah. Let's use this one. Duh. I hate everything about this day. Oh, Jesus. I didn't think they'd notice that we were going to be scuffed. Bands. And let me get on to this. Boom. I'm a doctor and I think it is a Rebranded band first, since they picked map. Since not Rebranded picked map, but since LD picked map first, it's going to be Strum 57. Alrighty. But how are we doing today, chat? I should actually maybe pull this up. Oh, Jesus. I'm an old man. Don't you dare question me. Alright. We have the hero bands coming out. From both sides. Oh, PSI. Oh, Jesus, this is going great. Jesus Christ. Looking in chat is crazy. Can I please? For the love... Oh, wait, we're going for... Okay. Rebranded is going with Juno. Kind of knew they were going to ban it, but let's get the show on the road here. Jesus. Alrighty, come on here. Honestly, I'm looking for a fun map. Looking for some fun series. And, yeah, and the Sojourn ban is coming out. From LD. And I'm going to get this down a little bit. And then transform center to screen. Oh, crud. Center horizontally. Perfect. Beautiful. Alrighty. Is it fun? The pylons. Oh, God. There is no hope. Lucky. No. Oh, Batman is starting today. I notice. Jesus. 15 minutes out. My booty. Aldia, any swaps for first map? The first swap? We're definitely seeing Dr. Panda coming out on this first map as we... And yes, this is exactly how I thought about it in my head when I saw the roster. Omega Doggo, Fearless with some Dr. Panda in there for some May shenanigans. These guys are nuts. Jesus Chrysler, dude. And it looks like we are set to get underway here. Looks like we are set to get underway. And I should only be casting about 5 minutes of this by myself. which is better than me stalling for 15 minutes.
Now arriving at
Alrighty.
Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang Tower. We're starting off on the night market, ladies and gentlemen.
Initiating match.
And it's more like day market, really. But, you know, we'll allow it tonight. There is still match chat shenanigans going on. Assembly your hero screen is coming out. I would not be surprised to see either team roll out on Dive here, or Brawl, or honestly Pogue, because, you know, last time we got it wrong, but, you know, now I'm one guy, I can have 3 different predictions. So, I'm seeing a Brawl coming outside of, you know, LD Final Stand, and I have to fix the thing again. Gosh darn it. Not again. Wait, oh wait, come on. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Wait, I can do this, I can do it, I can do it. I can do this, 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 I can do this. Boom!
5,
Looks great. Don't talk to me about it.
1.
Alright, Noah's Ark is on the Kiriko. We're going to see a dive coming outside of from the side of Rebranded. Not necessarily too surprising. And we are under wraps and we are ready to go. Seeing a quick take of the, you know, early positions from Rebranded here. Sorry, guys. Let me get used to my little surroundings here. Keegs on swag, looking for some sort of early pick. Omega Doggo, though, allowed to run through that back line like last week's dinner. Jesus. Watching it. Watching him throw out them spears, and we're getting to slugging, and he's slugging away. Omega Doggo is allowed to punch freely, and that is not good. And Dr. Panda not on the May this time around. We see him on the Cassidy picking up 2 quick kills to round out that fight. And this is going to be very interesting. And we're going to see the Ram Brawl mirror here. But we're going to keep PSI on the craziest, on the Sombra here. On the no fun character. But it's fine. Dr. Panda, I'm watching him like whiff like most of his shots. And there's the copy coming out from Ant. Ant's Farouk copying onto the Ramatra. Seeing how this is going out. The copy is going 5 more seconds and then it's going to go away. Make the most of it as you can, Ant. Omega Doggo though comes in with an annihilation of his own. Chasing down 1 more PSI, and wow, looking out all of these, and Omega Doggo back to point with the Blizzard from Fearless. And that's going to be a very clean fight. But wait, Keegs is evening it up. Keegs is, I've spoken too soon, ladies and gentlemen. Keeg and Ant, they're right here making it happen. It might not be over for our heroes in Rebranded, the Goats and Goats. Armor stalling as long as he can. Keegs gets another, gets the Immort. What are these plays? And LD Final Stand, they're having to commit more ultimates. They're having to commit more time into this fight. And Rebranded is just here, sitting free, rent-free in their heads. They actually got the point, but it's not going to be a matter because there's so many picks coming through from the side of LD. But we've all learned that a couple staggers makes a hell of a difference in this game. Wow. Coming up, there is not much that the Rebranded roster has as Ant's going to fall quick. And Omega Doggo is going to annihilate and spawn. But wait, somebody's on point. Someone's backcapping. Who is it? Is it my friend Mighty Owl? Yes, it is. She is on the point. Trying to make any sort of last-ditch effort to keep this point in contention. But it's not going to be much as the rest of the team is not going to be there. LD 1-0. Map 1.
Score 1.
I keep saying it wrong. I mean, yeah, they won them like round, but like there's definitely more time to like get the map. Now, we got Control Center. Honestly, my least favorite map. There's no boop potential here except for this little outside corner. I like to boop people off of it. It's so very fun and enjoyable. I think I've booped like a couple of LD players off this nice little overpass before. It felt nice to do that. They say mean things about me on Twitter.
5,
What am I saying? They just say mean things about me in general. I'm an idiot, man.
round 2. Capture.
But we're going back. We're going back to basics here, and there's going to be no swaps on either side except one more PSIs on Freya now. And this time, the side of Rebranded is going to get a little bit faster on this round. Maybe some different pathing. Maybe Fearless was, being a little goober in spawn. But we got to see what's going on here. Somebody's looking for an engage, and Ant finds a wall, but it's not enough. It's not up to snuff enough. We're going to look at Keys vision here. Ooh, and there's the Nemesis form comes out. We're going to start swinging, ladies and gentlemen. It's swinging time, but Omega Dago's going to win the slugfest here and going to get Ant and Keegs and Mighty. Ooh, but one more PSI says not me. I'll go out to Doctor. The Doctor is in now. And here we are yet again at an impasse. We are here. We got some ultimates coming online in this fight, probably, for both sides. But one more PSI is going to have this bola shot, and this bola shot could make the difference. We're going to see what he's going to do with that one. Trying to look for an angle, trying to look for a pick. Any sort of pick will do. I would probably be waiting for that Kiri Suzu to come out. Ant, though, finds the first pick on the Fearless. That's going to be a good pick to start off everything. No walls in contention, no survivability, especially with that shot on the Drain Cowboy and Dr. Panda down as well. You're just basically walking on point for free. Now, reason you didn't even need to use the bola to do it. Omega Dago's stalling as long as he can, but sit, boy, go back to spawn. Now, it looks like Rebranded finally's got an advantage in this one. The ult economy not looking the best, though. Omega Dago trying to find something with this annihilation. Keegs is going to try and prevent that. One more PSI. Has an opening pick potential ult right now. Going to get this high ground. See what's going to happen here. The Blizzard comes out from Fearless and Antu. The battle of the Blizzard. And here's the annihilation coming out. And oh no! We're using a lot of ultimates here. Everyone's pressing Q, but I like it. I'm having a good time. Keegs is ulting and keeping everybody in this annihilation. And wow. Looks like we're going to have some support ultimates coming on the line for the side of Rebranded in this fight win. Wow. How it took a lot out of you. You took your bola, your annihilation, your blizzard. But hey, you got that beat out, so there's not going to be much sustained for this next fight. But you got to be careful for this rush and this Deadeye, because it could be a very big deal. And we are going to be looking, and I'm interested in this guy. And we're going to see the auto-aimed heals coming out. He's going to find Fearless immediately. Fearless, you should start fearing the Keegs. He's running all over you. Coming through. Dr. Panda finds a kill, but it's not going to matter. It looks like that the entirety of Rebranded, they're coming back. They got a second win in them. And it's map point.
1-1.
Map point. I'm getting a little excited for myself. I gotta have a long night of casting before it's match.
Ready for battle.
And now we are back onto the dive, it looks like, coming out from the Rebranded side. Omega Dago on the Ramatra. And we're going to keep on this. We're not going to go back to the Sombra. We're going to stick straight onto the Freya here from
5,
one more PSI. I'm liking the decisions here. Oh, no, wait, we're going Sombra.
round 3. Capture.
What are we doing? We're confusing the caster. That's what we're doing here. What are we doing? And looks like we're going two different directions again. Alrighty, here we are yet again. Omega Doggo trying to make some space, trying to make some room. Get something going, hacked immediately. Falls low, has to pop Nemesis form, start blocking, but it doesn't stop him from taking the swings at Mighty Owl. Down to 1. Dr. Panda finishing it off for us. Alright, the wall onto Keegs is big, but there's no follow-up kill onto it. We got to find something here. Another hack on Omega Doggo. One more PSI being a little bit of a pain in the side of LD, but it doesn't really matter as Keegs is just going to... Omega Doggo is just going to keep on swinging. And PSI, I'm going to watch the footage back. PSI, I'm watching the footage back. You better not have gotten booped off the map on Sombra, or else that is just disgraceful. Oh, you're on Jazzy? Nah, I can't watch this kid. You're on... You run Jazzy. Get out. Automatic. I'm gonna watch it better, Lucio player. Anyway, bias casting aside, we have some ultimates coming online here from the side of LD. We have a little bit of a back cap trying to happen from Mighty Owl. Mighty Owl just trying to get these guys back to point a little bit. Boops around Omega Doggo. Omega Doggo not really taking too kind to it. Dr. Panda, though, is falling low here. No follow-ups. We gotta find something here. We gotta get the peaks going. Omega Doggo, though, he's gonna find one on Noah. Dr. Panda's gonna follow up, and oh, the boop! Omega Doggo gets him booped off the side. There's the... Oh, it doesn't matter, Mighty. You got the boop that you needed. Dr. Panda cleans up, though. And a Kitsune from Infer will make this fight even more winnable. But now we're going to see the ult come out from Noah, and Fearless is gone. The self-destructing rematch right now, and there's one more PSI on the flank route. There's not much. And here comes the High Noon here. Trying to find any pick, finds Mighty yet again. Mighty's been spawn bound this entire game. Dr. Panda, though, gonna find Ant not in a pleasant way. Omega Doggo, though, he's gonna find Ant himself. Keegs, gonna get D-Mech, needs something here. Noah's going down. And Keegs is still on the point, found Infer. And this is, oh, they capped during that. That's crazy. They're capping a lot right now. We're getting these sneaky little back caps that are really testing the patience here. Dr. Panda trying to see if he can stop this flank. Right-clicking Randy up until the last buzzer, but hey, Omega Doggo's finding everybody. Someone let the dog off his leash. He didn't have anything kind to say after what I said on Control Center, and that's going to be 2-1. LD. Wow. Crazy work here.
Play of the game.
Oh, man. What a day, what a day. Yeah, no. Omega Doggo was let off the leash yet again. And yes, that is some of the finest Overwatch I will be seeing today. One. Now, I should be joined here by any second by my co-caster. Numbani is going to be our next map. Bro, this guy. The game's too loud. Lower it a bit. Oh, jeez, you're right. I'm so loud. Game is loud today. There we go. Probably around there is probably going to be better for everybody. Get on, bro. Come on. Oh, my caster. He's so bad, brother. I got a bum. I got a bum on it. Jesus. Anyway, the bans are Diva and Kiri for this match. And hey, there's my caster finally. 5 years.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Yeah. What's going on?
Hey.
Is that a fucking soundboard?
Hey.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Dude, I was watching map 1 on my
Yeah?
phone when I was driving home, bro. Texting and driving. I was watching, bro, but
Oh,
looking
geez.
like a banger match so far. Is it first to 4?
I don't know. I should really ask these questions.
That's a great question, and we don't know.
So we have the Kiriko band coming out from Rebranded. And then the Diva band coming out from LD Last Stand. Or Final Stand, my bad.
Okay.
And so what are we thinking about this so far? And you said you were watching. What do you think? What did you think about it?
I think that Rebranded's brawl, like, I mean, over the course like that of the season, just like when we've played them, I think their brawl has gotten a lot better, and like it was so much tighter on map 2 that like it's almost like in the nicest way possible. It was questionable as to why they swapped, right? Because they almost like their brawl was looking incredible, and they swapped back to that Diva comp, and I think their game plan with this comp, because it's a highly mobile comp and they don't want to get walled, but their brawl was almost on par, if not maybe even a little better that map than LD's brawl.
And can you get on Overwatch? That way I can invite you into the lobby if you're not in here already.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I'm almost there. Sorry, bro. I had to go get some Thai food. You know me.
Bro, you did not have to be Thai food. I know that for a fact.
I did, bro. That was delicious. But yeah, I mean, I feel like just off the feel, like the vibes and everything, I feel like it'll be a close set.
Yeah, no,
right?
that first map was a really good indicator.
We have ourselves a set here.
We definitely have ourselves a set.
Oh God,
it is first to 4. This just in, Mer. It's a first to 4. So the reverse sweep is still possible.
Totally. The long game.
The long game. Listen, we talked about it in the pregame a little bit. The pregame is Rebranded should play the long game. Should. LD, they don't do well against the long game. They don't go all night, bro. They go until like map 4 and then they're done. No, map 4. They're done.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta shit my pants.
You want me to take over?
No, I'm okay. I shit them. We're good. I just straight up shit my pants. I just shit my pants, bro. Didn't matter. So, anyway, we are going to see just outside that Scammon is coming in for Dr. Panda. A swap that we kind of saw coming. Dr. Panda comes through, says, "All right, I'm here for control." And then Dr. Panda's gone just like that. So, nice to see Scammon in the lineup. Wouldn't know what to do without him. And, oh yeah, Batman came in twice. It was scary. I didn't know how to present myself.
Ready for
And we are going to see Omega Doggo on the ball, baby. This one's gonna be fun.
Wow, this just in, I have about 3 frames per second. This is incredible.
Dude, crazy frames, crazy frames. I got about like
It's not even
300.
a slideshow. It's not even a slideshow. It's just laggy.
It's just lag. And we're gonna see a
warming up a bit.
PC, yeah, no. So what we're seeing here from the side of Rebranded, we're seeing a little bit of the dive as well. We're gonna see a little bit of a counter dive. Noah's Ark. He was in my DMs earlier trying to get the secret sauce for Brig.
incoming.
I gave him a little bit, not the entire thing, because you know the Brig is my specialty. Can't give that out for free. But as I say this, we're going in. Omega Doggo, straight up. Mighty Owl's up, and ooh, nice little sleep dart there on Omega Doggo. Mighty Owl's still gonna die for it, but and so is Noah. And Omega Doggo, you know, he might have a leash, but he sure as hell knows how to whip it. And that's 4 in this fight from Omega Doggo. And ooh. What are your thoughts on Ball versus Winston, by the way?
I feel like it's not like Ball counters Winston, but I feel like just in the tank v tank matchup, it's so much harder because like the mobility that Ball has versus Winston is just you can't really chase a ball down as Winston. It's harder to peel a ball on Winston, right? And I feel like the amount of pressure and just like aggression that Omega Doggo has on this ball, it's almost like a tank tracer. Like you take that Brig right there.
Yeah, no, it's just we see, you know, the comparisons that Diva is basically Fat Tracer, right? Like we make the comparison all the time. But Omega Doggo on this ball is basically just a Fat Tracer. He is allowed to go in, get whatever he wants, and then leave. And oh no, the backline. But thankfully Noah's season. Scamming though, gonna go down. That's gonna be a big pick. And slept. Now this is when you want to leave him alone. And oh, a nice little hack goes out. It's gonna be a little bit of time out. And oh no, the mines go out and Noah is stuck.
That is 2 massive picks from the side of Rebranded. That is just absolutely huge.
Yes,
Mines, you know, use them if you want to. Why not, right?
Yeah, like who needs mines anyway when you got an EMP that's gonna make everything useless? Like that, with a 4-man EMP comes through, and the nano onto your Keegsmon swag over here. I can't figure out which one it is. Omega though, and Keegs going pick for pick. Sadly though, Omega can just kill him faster. Keegs trying to find any sort of angle. Alright. I'm gonna watch this nice little angle. Try. See the POV.
Coming out.
Big Primal's coming through. The rally's coming through. Tries to protect the Ana. Make sure Grandma lives. Grandma died, but it's okay. Grandma's gone. Brig's trying to keep herself up as long as she can. But it's not looking good. And now you got 1 fight left. You got no ults. And you're going to have to go into Drain Cowboy's sound barrier. So you're going to need something big here.
I like this strategy coming out of Rebranded. You see this Sombra just always marking Omega Doggo, but I feel like at times it's almost not enough, right? Like he's hacked for 1 second and then he just rolls out. But it's better than nothing. Ant goes down.
Yep, Ant's going down. That's
5.
And there's another one. Another minefield. But Mighty's going to get scamming, but it's going to be too late because Omega Doggo's going to pick up 3. This man's been a menace all game. And he's just going to sit up top, wait for everybody to come out, and slam. Rebranded, not even getting a single tick.
Got 2 ticks.
Oh yeah, sorry, 2 ticks. My bad. I meant a point. You know, you don't get the full cap. You know what I mean? Man, 2 ticks. Well, you got 2 ticks and a little bit to go. If you're rebranded. That being said, what do you think comes out and if you need to get this ball dealt with and underway?
I think
What do we need to do to
we
get
could
that ball
see a
out?
poke. We could see a poke, but I wouldn't be surprised if they whip out the Winston again with the Sombra.
I think this Winston's going to come back out again. Yup.
Ready for battle.
Honestly, I think, you know, you could even stick Ant on a Torb and maybe put PSI on a Freya.
I'm saying I need PSI to get on this Freya. I feel like every
And
time
in for Strollin.
PSI's on Freya, whenever PSI's on Freya, there's differences in the match.
Exactly. Start. Start. This is our chance. My full support. We. And Noah trying to pounce on the opportunity. They were down a player. If you're gonna DC, this is a great time to DC. It's Blizzard.
One suggestion I would have is just go for a lol. Just go for a lol.
Of course. I mean, you could go Pharah. I mean, I don't think it's going to be helpful in this because I feel like, you know, Scammon might, you know, he might be, you know, a little bit on top of that. You know, the aerial defense, maybe they were expecting maybe a Pharah to come out. But hey, one more PSI. I see the Torbjorn. I see the vision. I see the vision right here.
We also see that Sojourn from Ant.
The Ant Sojourn does wonders, okay? And Omega Doggo just looking for a little bit of an angle to get everything rolling. Pun intended. Ant, though, is going to get picked off early by N for the DPS Moira strikes again. And that's not what you want to see. One more PSI, though, going to get Drain Cowboy. That's going to be a support down on the side of LD. And that's going to be a very lucrative pick, I'm going to say. I'm going to call it lucrative today. Mighty Owl falls low. Omega Doggos really wants these supports off of high ground. Noah, though, make sure it stays in check. Ant's coming back. Making sure nobody's getting anywhere for free. And watch out. Oh no, Noah! Noah, you needed to be on top of your, you know, your person right there. You needed to be on grandma.
Huge trades.
The
Keith
huge
Monk's Swag is just holding space beautifully.
Yeah, this is a very
literally
true...
one-man army on low ground.
Yeah, no, this is... It feels like both of these tanks, they're just trying to make the most amount of space for their teams. You know, Omega Doggo trying to get all these pesky rebranded members off high ground, and Keegs is just being the wall that is unimpenetrable, keeping everybody away from the getting on point.
Oh, and that's 2 picks.
Oh, and that's 2 picks. One of them being Mighty Owl, who just came back from spawn yet again. And this is just not looking good if you're branded. And that's going to be a lot of members that fall. Fearless takes 2 out on the last one, and ugh. LD win again. Wow.
Play of the game.
Mego Doggo being the star of the show in this game, as we've learned to be. Don't even need the mines this time. Wow.
So let's discuss that map a little bit, right? I feel like defense was like even both sides for Rebranded looked pretty strong, and you saw on defense they had the Torb and they
Yeah.
still had Brigana. They like making that core stronger definitely helped
Yeah,
in
of
like
course.
the short term, but long term,
You
you
need
still have to deal with Scowman. You still have to deal with Fearless Chi. It's a team game, right? You are poking this ball out, and Omega Doggo, we saw the struggle to challenge high consistently, but once Omega Doggo did get on high ground, it was almost GG's from there.
Wow. Yeah, no. Once you get these high grounds on Numbani, it's really hard to get, them back from any sort of point in time, It's really hard to get any of these high grounds back. It's really hard to take more space. And, we were talking about it. Keegs was holding down that low ground for such a long time, but that was because his core was strong up top, making sure nothing was happening to him. And it was just, soon as Mighty falls, she is the gatekeeper of if anything happens to Keegs, it seems. Hey, it rhymes.
And we saw that like double commitment, right? You
Yeah.
see Scowman go up high, copy the Winston, and you see Omega
Yeah.
Doggo slam at the exact same time. It's just
You,
that amount of pressure in that moment right there. I feel like even the strong core, it's honestly not even enough.
of course. And it's hard. I mean, you got to really, dial it in if you are rebranded right now. You're down 2-0. But hey, again, this is, reverse sweeps can happen. We've seen crazier from less,
We have seen some beautiful reverse sweeps, if I can say so myself.
Yeah. I call it a back sweep, if you know what I mean. Zoran Saravaso, what are we seeing from band-wise over there, partner?
I believe we may see a May ban or a cast ban.
Yeah, we could see.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you're correct. We could see any of that because, as we know, Dr. Panda, he likes to pull out the shenanigans, the May shenanigans. If they bring the doc in, he's playing May. Or they're playing May. That's all we need to know from that. But you want to know who's been a quiet person in this series? PSI. One more PSI has been a very quiet member in this series. I remember during the last series, he was vocal about his presence being known throughout the entire match. And, I feel like just he's getting snuffed out. He's being silenced, if you will.
I think that's very right, and I think it's just the additional pressure. Maybe it's nerves, maybe it's comms in their call, but when you're playing against a team like LD, your previous matchups, how difficult it is, and I feel like there's a hump that Rebranded is trying to figure out what exactly is wrong so that they can just climb over that and keep a level head when they're playing against a strong team like LD.
All right. Well, LD's ban is Torbjorn. I think they're just trying to protect the DPS ban coming out from Rebranded. Maybe they're sensing something. So. Where are we at here? Oh, yes. Has Rebranded's ban come in yet, Burger?
Rebranded has banned Junker Queen.
And the Queen ban comes through.
Corbin Queen.
These are very interesting bans. So obviously, the Rebranded roster does not want to see any of the rush compositions coming out from LD, but they are going to probably have to live with the Ramatra one. And LD, I think they're just wanting to run dive here. They're banning the Torbjorn. They don't want to see the ball coming through at all. So, I mean, it's a very interesting method indeed. And we are going into the map, and Fearless is not getting put into a POV at all.
Initiating match.
Gotta have some fun with them, you know? But Fearless has been a very big part in all of these fights. Getting 1 to 3 picks every time, but, you know, Omega Doggo on that ball, it's just got to be something different. It's something different. It's something you should study. It's something you should aspire to be in the morning. But Fearless, I like it. Fearless is a little bit of an unknown part of this backline, and we're definitely going to showcase that.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Map 3.
All right.
2-0. LD leading. And Rebranded trying to find their footing. We see this rollout on the comp. It's looking a little bit different, but we saw a similar comp
Yep.
on Li Zhang. So we'll see how this rolls out.
Yes, we do, and we are and already Fearless making his statement known, like, hey, look at me, please. I'm going for the action, and where the action is Fearless in the backline, along with Omega Doggo. 2 names that are going to be throughout this backline, but one more PSI finds Scammon, and that's going to be a big pick. That's Sombra versus Sombra.
Evens the score right there. We see the Sombra drop, but there is 2 supports. Omega Doggo touching point gets hacked, gets knocked off the point. We see the pressure coming in from the Sombra on PSI. PSI beating the allegations. He can't only play Freya, he can play almost any character.
One more PSI is beating a lot of the accusations right now. But the aiming accusations, he might be down for that. He might be guilty about those. Good DM from Keegs, trying to keep Mighty alive. Not going to be enough though. Omega trying to find any sort of slam to try and survive a little bit longer, but no, his arc is going to pay for it in the form of his life. Keegs, just a diva in a mech suit on a dream, and that is not going to keep the point alive. Well, and it's either going to keep Keegs alive either.
I believe that like the differences that we're seeing in these tanks, right, is it's like playstyle, but it's also the characters itself. I feel like Ball's survivability is just way higher than Diva's, and Diva, like, you need to play more strategic. You have to play more perfect than you do with a Ball per se.
And it looks like we're playing a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie here. Rebranded, the pulse comes out from Fearless, goes wide. Noah's Ark and Ant finding 2 though. Mighty's gonna fall again, and that's not gonna be a good thing for Rebranded, especially on this next point. Keegs coming out with the self-destruct, Infer not gonna make sure that mech comes back into the party. And this is coming out to be a heck of a fight. Enfer falling low. Noah's Ark getting the better of the Kiri trade. And ooh, Feel
We got 2 picks. We
got
could see a
to-
touch
we,
here.
We could definitely see the
It's
touch,
3v3.
especially with the ball down. And ooh, the hack almost gets on to Fearless, and the point is looking like it's gonna get flipped. Oh wait, there's the Tracer. Gotta find her. Gotta kill her. The EMP comes out, gets Omega Doggo and Drain. What's gonna happen here? Scammon has an EMP of their own, and they could use it at any moment to clear up this point. Keegs, though, making sure this stays online.
Incredible touch from Rebranded right there. You
That was
know that the score is even. You know it's 3-on-3. You might as well throw yourself on point and just committing ults because you might
Yeah.
as well go all in. It's a tight
Yeah.
series. You got to make plays and sacrifices if you want to win this set.
But all eyes here are going to be on the supports of this next fight. All support ultimates are going to be probably online as long as Mighty comes through. The EMP, though, it's huge. It hits 5. Jesus Christ, Scammon takes everybody's account information, but makes them everywhere. Reveals all the Pornhub history. It's all everywhere. It's everywhere, dude.
Doggo falls.
Omega Doggo falls.
It's 3v3.
3v3. Where's?
Pick from Fearless. Flipped. You see
Oh
it?
my
See it
God!
again?
Where's it?
No,
What is this game? I don't know how to call it. Invert.
Eats the pulse.
The beat comes through. That's no. Mighty Owls keeps the point alive.
But Omega Doggo's back.
Omega could be back, and this could mean dire things. Oh no! The overclock comes through, and another beat comes out from Drain. But oh my God! And Keegs is gonna get staggered out here, I think. Oh no! Wait, he's gonna keep the mech. I'm gonna watch the play date with the tanks. I'm gonna follow that around.
Higgs does keep that mech. It's nice. I feel like that point was so close.
It was.
I'm not really sure where it went wrong there, but it's just tight. It's Omega Doggo's getting pressure.
Omega Doggo, that's gonna be a very. That's a crazy pick right there. That's gonna be a very quick fight win, maybe for this side of Rebranded, especially with a Diva Bomb online from Keegs. And that's gonna be first capture going over to Rebranded here. And one more PSI though is going to fall. Infer and Noah getting the Kitsunes out. But nobody's seeming to use them. Nobody's using them. Omega Doggo comes back, gets 2. Drain Cowboy finds Mighty Owl in the Lucio 1v1. Keegs gonna fall, but a good stagger. A good stall. It's gonna keep the game in winning territory.
I think that was just a crazy fight, right? You see
Yeah.
Omega Doggo into 5 people, roll back and kill 2.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like that's
I mean-
the only character you can really do that on.
Yeah, no, you can't do that on any other character. You try and do that on Winston, you die a second time. Like, that's not it. Noah's Ark, though, that's going to be a very big pick. There's going to be no Suzus or for anybody around here. Which means this Pulse Bomb's free to go on any target that it wants. Positioning here, the high ground, the high ground going on the side. And, oh,
Big
wait,
hack on Omega
and that's
Doggo.
Omega
Omega
Doggo
Doggo
ends again, but it's going to be fine. But we need to see this next part. One more PSI, going to be the third support on the side of the Rebranded, getting that hack health healing perk. Mighty Owl staying on the point, and boops the ball around. Omega Doggo does not appreciate being booped, as he is about to going slam in. Going straight in the key.
The beat committed.
The beat is committed from Mighty Owl as long as the EMP, and that's going to be 2 members falling. The copy's wasted on the side of LD. One more PSI again. One more kill, please, sir. I'm having a field day watching this guy run around on Sombra. I might hate it in my ranked games, but I love it here. And, you know, the Sombra, like, support perk, it offers another level of sustain. And it helps you build your ult up a lot more. Scammon hack.
Under a lot of pressure.
Keys under a lot of pressure, but can take it. PSI runs away again. Comes through.
Pick on Scammon.
Get the pick on Scammon.
Drain Cowboy falling low on point.
Look.
He's on swag, putting the swag in swagger.
Swagger?
That's
Swag.
2 picks for him.
The swag and swagger coming back. I knew this guy was an MVP last week. Trying to rival last week's performance. Noah's Ark hitting the shots on the kunais that need to be hit. And finds a
And that's
Mega Doggo.
1-1.
And there's
And
one.
that's 1-1, just like that.
And these teams, I would never say that these teams, one of these teams is exactly better than the other one.
No, no.
Because these guys are very evenly matched. You see it throughout the entire series. And, oh, Fearless gets hacked. Has to recall immediately. As soon as he can. One more PSI, though, goes down. And that's going to be a very big thorn out of the side for LD. But what are they going to do? They need to follow up. They find 2 Mighty Owl and Ant. Scamming, please.
Gelman
Jesus.
just finds 3 right there.
Scamming.
I mean,
Flashpoint
I
mean-
feel like Diva is good, but like you can't matrix a beam, you can't matrix a slam. It's hard to play Diva into this comp, but one more
Jason-
PSI Sombra is so underrated right now.
Yeah.
Actually doing the Lord's work.
Yes, Scamming right now is also doing great things. That opens up a lot of this fight. And you have another one of these copies online if you need to use it. And why not just use it on the ball? Why not use it on, you know... Oh, wait, they don't have friendly copy. We're going to do it on the Sojourn here. And, oh, no! She... I don't know how to respond to that, but just... That's one of the ultimates of all time. Keeps trying to eat someone.
They touch point.
They touching the point.
It's a 3v4.
It's a
Missed the
3v4.
Sojo.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
No! Oh no! Oh no! It's all coming crumbling down. And even though you were up a man earlier in the fight, oh.
Heartbreaking.
So, Skimming. Let's put it into this way. Skimming hand feeds you a very big pick of the start of the fight, and Rebranded. I think they just didn't know how to position themselves after that. I think they were just trying to focus on going in, but they couldn't really find the angles because they were also being contested.
That's okay. Things happen.
yeah.
Everybody's human, but we do see that ult economy from Rebranded. There's 5
yeah.
ults online, and
Uh,
how do you approach this? Right?
You don't have everyone hitting Q, and Ant's gonna fall early, so you don't really want to press 4 either. Very nice little Suzu coming out from Noah. Scamming. We're trying to find something here. And one more PSI gets a hack onto Scamming. Scammin's going down fast, and that is going to be a very good pick. Ant was able to get back as well before any of this happened. Big boop, big slam from Omega Doggo. Omega Doggo has mines, and that's going to be used immediately.
Again.
And one more PSI booped into those mines, courtesy of Drain Cowboy. We should look at him for a minute. Howdy, y'all, and Keegs is going to get another Infer pick. Infer pick, and that's going to be a beat from the side of Mighty Owl. Keegs Swag gets the remake on this Scamming. What a pick! And one more PSI, and you don't have to invest much in that fight if you're Rebranded. That's a very good, solid fight. You came in, they used mines, you used beat, you used bomb.
I feel like Omega Doggo's just been farming these mines. It almost feels like there's mines almost every fight, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, I mean...
the value of rolling through, even with the hacks, still applying pressure. We see the slam coming in on the supports.
Oh,
Big slam
no,
on the Noah's
that's gonna be a
Big
very big
hack,
pick.
though.
Big hack though.
Beat drop committed. And
Oh no, Omega Doggo scamming on the fly here. Trying to find another pick, and oh wow! Another recontest, another touch here from Keegs, and Keegs on swag. He's been keeping these points alive on the side of Rebranded. It has been very interesting to see this man go to work on the Diva, especially, and one more PSI in this fight with Fearless. It's been crazy. Because, as Fearless, you want You want to be, hidden at basically all points in time. Stick goes out, and this Omega Doggo though. That's gonna be a big. But you have to. This is last fight territory. You can't leave. But that's a big headshot from Ant coming through. You gotta get to the point though, guys. No, not another one.
Wow.
Wow.
Heartbreaking stuff.
True. And yet again, we have Omega Doggo. Play of the game again. This has just been wow. Just gonna offer a little bit of advice there in chat. Just. And they are up. LD final stand is up 3. And we've seen these kind of images before. Burger. We're just reverse sweeping here, chat. This is. I mean. This guy just hates me. Burger, what do you do here? You have to keep up the mood in Rebranded.
I don't know.
You have to. Something's got to come out. Something's got to. You got to find the fire here a little bit. Keegs.
You gotta have to. It's. I don't even know if it comes from the game at this point. I think it comes from the heart, right? I mean, you've seen LD. It's not like they're playing flawless. There are cracks, but
they are just able to.
I feel like Rebranded's not able to get in the cracks. You know what I mean? Like they can't get through this. And Runasapi, I mean, no comment on Runasapi. I hate this map.
This map sucks. Yeah, this map sucks. We're going to Runa, and this is, last chance here. Rebranded match point for final stand. And the first ban going to LD. What do you do here if you're LD? What if you want to make sure? And they're banning the Ramatra. That could be a
ban.
That might be a little bit on their part, and that is a permanent.
We might just see another ball game from Omega Doggo. I feel like this guy has just been running rampant on the ball. No need to pick Monkey or Queen, right? No need for flexibility. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's just that ball, right? I mean, PSI, I feel like is the only one that can put pressure on Omega Doggo, but Omega Doggo must have been in aim labs or something because that tracking is crazy. Yeah, it feels like you're getting shot by a tracer.
Exactly. I mean, Omega Doggo is coming out and he's doing everything. He's coming out. He's got everything that you could ever want. I mean, he's getting the picks that you need. He's being a true team player. I mean, I wouldn't expect this. I wouldn't do anything less for this ball player. I mean this. But you want to know what's crazy? I haven't seen this in our games. Where is this ball? It's like why haven't we seen this ball guy in our games? Is he scared to run the ball? It's forced hate. It's forced hate. Chill out, chat. Chill out. We're not talking shit on. We're not talking shit on stream. We're not talking shit on stream.
I think Omega Doggo is a fantastic player. He's doing it all, right? He can clean your house, does your taxes, but at least in this set. But
so we see the Rebranded coming out, and it's gonna be a long fight here. on the side of Rebranded. You're going to have a lot of people coming through. And you have to really warm up the bench here. And the Tracer Band's going to come out. That's going to be targeted, I think, towards Fearless. I think that's targeted more towards Fearless. You don't want to take the Sombra out of the game because, I mean, one more PSI. You've been taking the Sombra by the reins, and as long as you've been... And he's been getting the better half of Omega Doggo. Omega Doggo hasn't been allowed to really, truly int since Numbani even. You know? So it's very interesting to see this sort of thing play out. So I think that what we're seeing here could happen. So, who knows? Maybe next time, Rebranded, they're not going to, take out too much. You know what I mean? Rebranded is going to, take out the ball if they get the chance next time. Rebranded, of course, trying to find these all-in-powerful fight-deciding picks. But I have a feeling Runasapi is either going to go fast or it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. This is going to be a dog fight, all puns intended. But one of the things that I'm really I keep seeing, and really I don't know how to describe this more. And the Panda is coming in, so that means we are definitely going to be seeing some Ramatra, maybe? No, not Ramatra shenanigans. We're gonna see some May shenanigans, but I don't know if it's gonna be very effective on Runasapi.
But we did see Dr. Panda on that
Cassidy.
Cassidy, yep. And,
So we're gonna see him on the Cassidy. The Doctor is in as we head into match point.
Initiating match.
And what a beautiful map this is.
Can we please get a free Batman in the chat? Please, free Batman. Let Batman into the set. I need Batman. Gotham is in need of saving, and the only one that can do it is Batman on
Hold on a minute. Who gave you a PhD? A whale of a time. Dr. Panda.
Ready for battle.
And we are seeing Omega Doggo coming out on the hazard. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, you've been sticking with the ball for all this time. Why not just keep it one more map?
5,
This is certainly a ball map. You can definitely run it here. We've seen it done before.
objective unlocks in
And this is going to be a slugfest. Keegs is going to be playing the ultra defensive Orisa in this match.
I think that Orisa's gonna make it hard to jump in on hazard. I feel like just overall, the Orisa has just more tools to deny and peel than
Oh,
than
and there's
Hazard
the wall
does,
comes
right?
through from Omega Doggo. And taking a lot of poke damage here. And Dr. Panda gets the turret. We're seeing a lot of anti-dive coming in from...
Ooh, and Fearless
and
falls.
Fearless falls to one more PSI, whipping it out on the Torbjorn right now. And, Omega Doggo's going to fall to it too!
Oh, that's 3!
That's 3!
Like, you look at Rebranded's comp, right? They're sick of this dive. They are sick to their stomachs. This is such a strong core. Maybe the strongest core we've seen all series, right?
Yes,
You saw Omega Doggo just getting poked to. He had 300 HP that entire fight.
Yes,
Just
yes.
getting marked by Torb, Cass, Bap, Orisa.
Yeah, what? And, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Torb gameplay where it just attracts me,
It's a high skill character. You've seen
It's a-
gold, RDPS, high level.
Okay,
high
I
level
want.
Thorb.
All right, I was gonna say like don't fucking put the word high level in Thorben. Oh my god, what a headshot! One more PSI, put it away. That's disgusting.
Make a doggo! Oh my god! Oh my god! The
dog-
is being pulled by the reins right
The
now.
dog has been pulled into the kennel. Somehow during the break, Omega Doggo got spayed and neutered. Jesus.
And Ant with these headshots, I mean, doesn't miss.
We're gonna
doesn't
see the-
miss from two. From
And
two, doesn't miss from
We're
three.
gonna see Omega Doggo coming out on the Orisa himself. A dog on the
Can't beat him,
horse.
join him.
Exactly. And oh, what a pick! One more PSI gets another pick. And another one! One more PSI! No, don't.
PSI. One more PSI, please.
One more.
An Ant. An
One
Ant
more
just-
kill, please,
the
bro.
aim is so clean. I would have thought I was subbed in.
All right,
It's
calm
just-
down.
it's-
All right, you're speaking too much. You're talking too much on yourself. I haven't compared myself once to these Lucio or BAP players. Okay.
It's because you're just so good. It's because you're just.
Shut up. Window coming out from Noah's Ark. That's gonna be a very aggressive window, forcing everybody back. Look at this lane that Noah's Ark has just paved the path through. He split it like Moses did the Red Sea, and Ant coming out on Fearless again. Can I see the goo, please? Mighty comes out with a beat of her own under this fight, and gets drained. There is a lot of things going right now. The one push wonder, and the goo, and is this a one push? Is this a one push? What a dominate! What a dominate! No, actual chills. Actual chills, bro. No. Rebranded. No, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Rebranded.
Listen. Stats check. Hold tab just for the
Oh,
audience. We have one kill from the side of LD.
Oh!
One kill.
I'm screenshotting that shit.
No.
I'm screenshotting that shit, bro.
No.
I'm sucking.
No.
I'm sucking. Nah, bro. You did not just tell me.
Oh my god. Is this the same team?
Is this the same?
team?
What happened?
Hello? Is this the long game they've been training for? Now let's go down
No.
three. This is the
No,
long
like,
game.
it's the long game. It's what we talked about. It's what I talked about in the pregame. They're playing the long game, bro.
They watched your PowerPoint. They understand it now. Huge adjustments. Huge bans.
Wow.
Record time. Record
That-
stats. Holy moly. Why? If you're Omega Doggo, why do you
Wow.
not go the ball there?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Right?
why didn't you go the ball? Like, it was working out for you, but maybe they were just like, maybe something's coming up. Wow. Wow.
What an incredible push from
What a-
Rebranded.
what
A
a-
one push wonder. If I had somebody that was to deliver my kid, I would want Rebranded.
Dude, after that one,
It's
yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Jesus.
And wow, Rebranded.
Wow, Rebranded. Did I...
Incredible. Is this the same team?
Is
Am
this
I
the same
tripping?
team? Is this the same team that we saw, like...
would've-
If I had
You would
looked
have thought
at...
they've been winning the whole time. You would have thought they've been winning the whole time.
I've been watching these teams closely the entire series. I knew both of them had that in the bag, but I was worried about Rebranded not pulling it out. But like, damn, bro, they cooked. They was cooking that.
Like
The Tor
they
pick was
tossed
just
LD
cooking.
on the grill, charred both sides, seasoned and marinated, and just put. Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Like it's almost unheard of what they just did right there. Like you would have thought they were scrimming a 2.17
Exactly.
that game. It was incredible. LD dominant all season, and that map. You know everybody's human, but that display.
That was
That
just,
could be a
that
nail, but
was,
this. If I'm
And-
LD, I'm standing up. I'm sitting up straight in my chair right now.
Alright. Yeah, no.
'Cause these guys are not playing around.
Again, now again, Burger, I'm gonna have to, tell you, like, we have a little bit of a bio break here till for another 4 minutes.
Okay.
And oh, I forgot. I was so hyped. I forgot to even put Rebranded won that map. Holy, I forgot, bro. I was too caught up in it. The euphoria. It was rushing to my brain. Rebranded wins. But again, let's go over the statistics of the keys to success if you're rebranded. You got to keep Omega Doggo in check. Well, he looked pretty neutered that game.
Well, I wouldn't even say in check. I'm pretty sure he was checked out. They said, "Welcome to Hotel Rebranded," and they kicked his ass out of there. Okay.
Exactly.
That was incredible.
You wanted to play the long game. Well, look, you
Yep.
got him to map 4, and now
And
you're
here's the
going
long
into
game.
map 5.
And
And
here's,
here's the long game. And here's the long game. You don't want to
fortitude of Rebranded. The fortitude.
And-
We know half of the game is mechanics. Half of the game is teamwork. The other half is mental. It's mental.
It's just mental. And, don't overinvest in fights. Yeah, you put like 5 ultimates into the last push. But you didn't really need to worry about it. They were in their spawn, bro. You didn't need to worry
spawn
about it.
camping.
They're
Like,
literally spawn camping.
Like, we see the dog arising out of Rebranded. LD, that map, I would have thought it was a
And what-
Pomeranian, and Rebranded, entire rabid pit bull, bro.
Exactly.
I swear.
And what's
Rawr!
And what's the last thing? What's the last thing on Rebranded's keys to success? Liberate PSI. PSI.
Liberate.
PSI was immaculate during that final map.
No fear, PSI is here.
Holy mole rats,
Holy
brother.
moly.
But again, going back to the last disaster keys to success, I mean, you want to play to your comp strengths. You're a mostly dive team. What was wrong with the ball that you couldn't play him again?
I know, you played ball and dive into strong cores, so why...
Why are you scared now?
That might be the first time we've ever seen these guys play at Hazard Comp. And why now? In finals, in the most important matches of the tournament, why are we getting freaky?
And-
Why are we trying new things? Stick to what we're good at.
Yeah, exactly.
The ball was working, dominating. And
Yes.
you switched to Hazard?
Yeah. Again, keep the mentality morale up. I mean, I don't know what's going on right now, but there is everybody I think is getting a very slanderous talking to right now in LD final stands comms.
From one thing I know that when we've observed their comms and VOD reviews, Sinister Squid may have a little bit of a foul mouth, so I cannot imagine what they're hearing right now in that call.
Wow. I know. And again, you want to win as fast as you can. Well, guess what? You didn't win as fast as you can because guess what? The match is still going on.
Exactly. The match is still going, right? And Rebranded's not going out with a fight. They are not going out with a fight. They are here to play. This is their tournament. They own this shit, and I'm excited for this next map.
This is
I feel
crazy.
like Rebranded, maybe something clicked. They took the bio. You say the
You know,
diva.
no, they
get
didn't take
that
the bio.
shit out of here.
They didn't.
No,
they didn't even
no
take
bio.
The,
No
there was
bio.
no bio. There was no,
No
bio.
bio.
There was just
No
an
bio.
intermission, bro. This is the
They
bio.
just clicked. It clicked. They said, listen, the diva, get off that shit, and they're just going tanks on tanks on tanks. Keegsmon with the swagger. He's switching to Orisa. He's switching to Ramatra. He's playing the Winston. You see this flexibility. Omega Doggo has the capability of that flexibility, but we didn't see it really that map. We saw him match the Orisa, but the comp differential, the ult charge you give up when you're switching that late, it just hurts. And the core of Rebranded right there, it's I don't know. I'm glazing, but that shit was crazy.
I don't know. That was a very crazy one. And now it is LD's map pick. We have not seen, I think, what was it? We've seen Saravasa. We've seen Numbani.
I haven't seen an escort yet. No
we're gonna
escort yet.
We're going to see the payload coming through, and I would imagine it's going to be Root.
Root, right?
Root was the thing where these guys turned it around the first time. They're going to go back to it.
And if you're Rebranded, right? I think both teams. I mean, shoot, I might even say they have better coordination than us. They play tighter together. They rotate very well.
And who's surprised? Who's surprised? We're en route.
And here we go. I mean,
And we're on
Ant-Man
route.
looking like Anthony Edwards right now. It's incredible. And the man. Or, yeah, and.
Give me the bands as we're getting them here. And wow, this is
Of course,
just
I got you.
wow. No, the ball is crazy. We could see Rebranded ban the ball. We could see them ban the hazard. Maybe could be into Winston, but I don't think they might protect ban the DPS. Because wait, no, they can't. They don't need to. LD shot themselves in the foot earlier. They banned the Torb early.
And that Torb was putting in work. I'm telling you, Torb is an elite character. Even the best players in this tournament, the best players in the world can struggle against a Torbjorn, man. It's an extra player. You get an extra player aimbot.
Exactly. That's why we put it with gold. He just kind of needs the damage.
Yes, exactly. His numbers are a little bit inflated when he has damage numbers for sure, but you know, he does his job. We see some match chat shenanigans. I feel like maybe at the moment LD maybe they're not as shook yet, but I mean if we see another map taken by Rebranded, we could see this whole thing flip on its head.
I couldn't agree more. The mental might just go immediately down after we see this.
Right? And that map loss has to hurt. It has to. It wasn't close. You didn't even touch the bot. They walked that thing home. They walked the bot down the aisle as if they were getting married to it.
Yeah, no, they pushed that so hard. I had to consider if that was bullying.
They basically just shoved LD Final Stand into a locker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know if I have to be the principal right now, dude. So Rebranded bans the ball.
That's a good ban.
It's a good ban.
You know, Omega Doggo might have been thinking, okay, fine, I'll just play ball, lol.
Well, you can't play that now.
Table. Ball is off the table.
And you can't ban another tank, so you're left with plain Freya. See,
they banned Freya. Banned Freya, but the thing is we didn't see PSI on the Freya anyways. So,
we saw him more on the first two. We saw him more on the first two maps, but on these last two, we haven't seen it literally at all. Like
PSI flexibility, man.
Alrighty. I'm going to take a quick bio myself. I forgot to take one. I'll be right back. Oh, I have to like switch these anyway, so I'll be right back. Burger, keep everyone occupied.
Sure, man. What's going on, chat? Can we get some Rebranded W in the chat, right? Like, if you weren't standing up out of your seat after watching that match, I would call you crazy, brother. We see some swaps coming in for LD, Scalman for Fearless, Batman for Drain Cowboy. And we're going to see a little bit of an adjustment, right? I feel like LD has been dominating this entire set. And that map shook them a little bit. I mean, you might not see it in match chat, but I mean, you never know. You really never know, brother. This is anybody's tournament. Anybody can take first. Anybody can go home. Pseudo 8092. You are a Pharah one trick. Do not talk on my King Gold. Hashtag truth nuke. Somebody ban this guy, bro. You are banned. Timed out for 10,000 minutes. Get in the crystal, bro. Get out of here, man. I'm over here trying to discuss the game plans, and you talk about me being a Pharah one trick, bro. How does crystal taste, man? You about to be put in the chamber. Are you muted, Muffin? Oh.
And I'm back, baby.
Yeah, we got a chatter in chat at Burger. You are a Pharaoh one trick. Can we put this guy in a crystal?
Let's see it. Is it gold? I swear to God.
Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy in the crystal. 10,000 minute ban.
Yeah. So, get this guy out of here. Get this guy the fuck out of here. Who's this guy? Dude, I bet his favorite player in the entire league is gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
like, I mean, it's a good team, but like a shit player, right?
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of people you could like. Mega Man, Sam, Muffin, me, and freaking Gold.
Who the fuck is Gold?
Who the fuck is Gold?
Oh, by the way, did you tell them when we're ready? And we're gonna see the. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Looks like they're wanting to keep Fearless fresh. They're putting in the Panda and the Scammon today. And Batman has been freed, ladies and gentlemen. Batman's been freed. Oh, shit. Wait. No, wait. I didn't have to change anything. There we go.
Ready for battle.
And we're going to see Omega Doggo rolling out on the Sigma. I don't know how I feel about it. Enfer's going on the Mercy. No. Enfer, get off.
No.
Enfer, get off. Enfer, no, bro. Mercy's pissed me off.
Emperor, you are not Sam. Unfortunately, we already have the best Mercy in the league. I'm sorry.
Okay, bro.
I'm sorry.
They trying.
And Ant, get off, Widow. Please, get off. You're.
No. He's got it. I trust in this guy.
All right.
Listen. Let him cook. Let him cook. We're seeing the pack.
We're gonna see some.
Watch the cook.
Here.
Let me see the cook. Watch the cook. Trust the cook.
Let's see this poke.
Let's see it. All right. And Ant is going. And oh wait, maybe.
What is happening? They're just sitting in spawn. Is this a fake out comp swap? It is.
And it.
Oh.
Ant.
And we see the mirror match for poke with two different variations, but
I like it.
scamming on that echo, it's gonna be hard.
I think scamming on the echo is gonna be hard as long if Ant can't make the shots up here. Oh my God, Ant, you're disgusting! The insect that you are! Oh my God! Infer wasn't even looking.
The queen ant has arrived.
The king ant, would you say? Holy mole rats! King's now has opened up to do it. And King's allowed to do whatever.
But that's fine. You'll let him fall.
Hold on, wait. I see another.
Keegsmon's tagging that back line.
Keegs is allowed to roam right now.
Putting that on.
And look at Keegs and ooh.
Another jump shot. Another jump shot.
Another one? I missed it.
Call me a doubter. Call me a doubter, but I'm sorry.
Where's this Widowmaker? I need to watch it. I need to watch it for myself. Good. Gotta see it. There's the shot. Sees the echo again. Tries to find it. Omega Doggo contest.
Scalman falling low. Put it all this hit scan pressure on Scalman. It's almost really hard. Oh, big pick on a PSI though.
Yep,
big rock coming back from Kingsmon.
And scamming though, that's gonna be a big pick. Oh wait, this flux comes.
Nope.
Gotta hurt a little bit. Nope.
And the res.
And the res comes through. That's going to be a little bit of a fight loss, and that's going to be a tough one if you are on the side of Rebranded. Scammon just was allowed to, too much space, allowed to do too much a little bit in your back line.
Wow.
Yep.
Scalman making me eat my words, just dropped 3 kills right there.
And, you invest a lot, you kind of invest your only ultimate if you're Rebranded in that fight. You invest the Gravitic Flux, you're hoping that it's going to get something, at least scamming out of your backline. That way you have something to go around. But honestly, I think the Orisa would have been just fine here. I don't think the Orisa would have been just fine. Keeg's going to find scamming on the rotate. Not going to be a fun time. The good angles are coming in.
Coach would yell at us if we had 2 hit scans stacking on the same spot, but it's fine.
Yep. And Keegs is not allowed to like leave this room.
Oh my
And
god.
that's gonna be
It's a
2
big flux.
picks. That's gonna be
Nice
2
Immort.
picked up. The Immort's nice.
Omega Doggo is deep. Omega Doggo is
Omega
deep.
Doggo's
Niner,
deep, but
niner.
it's not. But it's not gonna be allowed to go forward. And oh my god, look at how low Keegs getting. And Ant, Ant's getting another. And the man finds another pick. Guys, somebody get on the cart, please. Scamming though dies as
Get
well.
on the cart.
The cart.
Offense.
Get on
the cart.
Get on the cart challenge. Impossible right now.
And the hazard's back. The legendary hazard from Omega Doggo.
Oh, one more PSI swaps over to
jump.
the Ash.
Omega Doggo already falling low.
Wait, the flux, the big flux comes through. Infer.
Big build.
They got it. They got all 3 of those picks. But look, Omega Dog is still on the cart. You gotta get him off before. And the dog is. Oh, the dog's allowed to live for a little bit longer. Okay. Okay. Oh, what a fight there. Keegs.
Hello.
Keegs in a.
Goodbye.
Keegs in a dream right now.
I'm gonna eat that rock. How'd that taste?
Oh wait,
PSI
man,
onto
look
the
at the
Ash,
angle.
I just noticed.
Can you just like?
Noticed.
I know. But look at this angle from Keegs.
The one-man army. Putting that pressure on, and he can fly.
Of course he can.
Also, Omega Doggo off the high.
Omega
Putting all
Doggo
this
off the
pressure,
high.
Up comes out. Omega Doggo right onto the Ash.
Can't
Sigma.
do much. The Sigma's out, but that's their only tank is now.
And rocks the flux.
There we
my
go.
goodness.
Beautiful. And he got
Keep
scamming
on
out of it. And Jesus, the swag back in swagger, ladies and gentlemen. And in for 1 HP, not in a dream. Omega Doggo. Go back to the pound. It's Keegs territory. The swagger animal control has been sent. Scamming.
And this is just an incredible display from Rebranded at the moment. You see
Yes.
Keegsmon just holding space like it's quick play.
Yeah,
The
exactly. Like
space.
this is.
And we have a flux coming out here. Bob comes out, gets walled by a hazard.
Oh,
Omega Doggo
no.
onto the cart.
Omega
Flux
Doggo's
is
low.
two.
Omega Doggo
Very
low.
low.
Anti.
Flux.
Oh, got it. Oh, got
bad.
the. Can we get the point pressure? We just need something to come out. Dr. Panda goes down. Batman finds one more
Even
PSI.
fight.
Even fight.
Another pick. Big
Come
rock.
on. Come on, please. Kings,
Big
please.
pressure. Oh man.
Noah's Ark is trying to go through. No, Noah's down. But the nano comes through from Mighty Owl. Enfer's down again. And look
In
behind.
trigonometry. Just fang around the corner, and that's .2.
Wow. This
Wow.
has been some insane gameplay. And Scammon might just end up getting, picked out here. Oh, wow. What a rock.
Oh, the simple geometry, just tossing that rock. Keeksmon's got
And
a
look.
protractor on his screen right now.
Dude, I swear, dude. Listen, and look, you know what you did? You took out the 2 people that were going to be the most pesky to, keep on the cart. You took them out last, and guess what happened? Oh, that was an eat on the wall of Omega Doggo from Keegs. And this, again, Omega Doggo goes down early yet again.
And they're just cruising on this payload. It's like a lazy river for them.
Exactly, and look at this. Look, I was going to say, that corner can be detrimental. And oh my god, Dr. Panda is down again. Keegs, he's stuck, but
He's stuck.
he's stuck.
No.
Our hero, our beloved. Bob though.
Deep.
Bob's deep. Look at Scammon.
Hold off.
Walled off.
Gets another pick from PSI. Omega Doggo go falling
Oh,
low.
wow.
Eats purple.
There's
And
nothing
gets
to be
picked.
found. Where's the Widowmaker here from Ant has been the pick of legends as of late. Noah's Ark falls. Get picked off by Dr. Panda. It doesn't matter because the PSI is right there.
Engage.
Scammon's back
Yemen.
with the copy. Trying to find anything, trying to find a pick, but there's nothing to be found. It's all looking rebranded right now.
Ant goes down. Omega Doggo
Scammon.
goes on fire.
And it doesn't matter, PSI's there. Dr. Panda, one more stall attempt, but it's not really mattering because Rebranded with 19 seconds. No.
Stop it.
Where's
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Where's the
stop
cap?
it,
Where's the cap?
stop it,
This is
stop
not
it.
the same team. This was not the same
Stop
team
it, stop it.
before map 4. This is not the same
The
fucking team.
longest- No.
The what? No. I can't say it. I can't say it again, dude. I just can't say it again.
No.
The reverse.
Just quiet. No, reverse.
No.
Zip it.
He rage quit. We're just joking. We're just joshing. Don't take us out,
No
please. No toxicity.
No way, bro.
Please put in Drain Cowboy. We've been calling in for him this entire time. And you want to know what's even funnier? I asked their POC to send me their pronouns. Like a list of the roster pronouns. Before the show. So I didn't know anything.
It's fine.
It's fine. Really last minute substitution coming in from LD, Last Disaster.
Could this be the game
Drain?
changer? And for Drain Cowboy, Batman, Gotham needs you really bad right now.
Gotham, we put him in. The hero needs to happen. Heroes need to arise right now in the LD locker room.
And unfortunately, the playoffs, this is where legends are made. This is where fates are sealed.
Yeah, no, I mean...
And, man.
And, legends are made in the playoffs. The reverse sweep demons are born in the playoffs.
It's just
Otherwise
incredible.
known as
you can see the pressure they're putting on Omega Doggo this after map 3. It's almost like he can't play the game, right? And thank you for your beautiful PowerPoint. They must have been watching, because you put Omega Doggo in a box, you put him in a place where he struggles to just freely walk into your team. It's almost like it's a completely different game once he's off the board.
Deadlock Rebels, the one that were making differences in that game was PSI and Ant.
Ready for battle.
And we're gonna see the Torbjorn again! The Torbjorn yet again, it comes through!
That Ant Widow, man, I am so sorry for doubting you. My goodness, that was incredible.
And Scammon's gonna come in on the Sombra here. We saw the Sombra come out from one more PSI just a couple of minutes ago, right as this attack was first starting, and was not received well by a poke composition.
No. And this core that they have the Torp turret. It's going to mark you when you come out of cloak. It's going to be hard to hack things. It's going to be hard to dive. So we'll see this kind of game plan that they're going for. They might be looking to initiate off purples and hacks, but...
And can I just say, I really love... Oh, wow, Scammon got scouted early! Almighty, though, falls a little bit. Stumbles off the high ground.
had like DC for a sec. I mean,
It's
high ground
not...
pressure from Omega Doggo and Scalman. Rail flies,
And...
Rock comes out, purple
No.
on the Kingmon swag, Omega Doggo back in.
Nice, Omega Doggo comes
Scalman
in, but
falls to
Sam...
PSI.
PSI yet again, making sure this pick is not slept on. What a
Bad
gander.
boy, Omega Doggo. Get
Bad.
off the high ground.
All right, listen, we can't keep just harping on the... Listen, we can't just keep harping on Omega Doggo. Scamming, though. I mean, you got picked off on the rotate from Rebranded.
Oh, and we're not picking on anybody specifically.
oh my
I feel
God.
like we were even
Scamming
dogging on
again.
Rebranded. So everybody gets these hands, man. It's
Yeah,
all
no.
love.
Yeah, it's all love in the end. All love in the playoffs.
It is.
We'd love to see
And
either of these teams in the
I would.
in the grands.
I would love to see anybody in Grants.
And look at this. Look at Omega Doggo taking this off angle, trying to stay unknown until the last possible sec, and it's another pause.
And it's a pause. But okay, let's talk about this setup that we see from Keegsmon and Dem. Keegsmon and the crew.
Yeah.
PSI and the crew.
have
Ant
they
and the crew. Mighty and the...
Okay,
It's
Mighty's been spiking. That's why we saw her a little bit on the low ground earlier whenever they were trying to spot out Scammon. But I mean, that kind of ended up working in your favor a little bit because Scammon had to really reposition themselves. 200.
But we've seen the setup from Rebranded, right? You place your core, nobody splits off, because if you get split off from the core, you will die. So this 5-man angle that we have coming in is huge, right?
Yeah.
You have people that can go to their off angles if they need to a little bit. You have Ant with the coach gun can come back to the core.
Of course.
Noah's Ark can jump back, and the turret's all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to shoot that turret, man.
Yeah, and look at this, by the way. Have you seen them even really fall off this high ground? They haven't even really repositioned off of this high ground. Since I got it. Scammon finally gets a pick. Scammon finally gets a pick on the Mighty Owl. That should help you.
Drain. Oh, these people in the gas station are in trouble. This gas station is closed. And they just reset. They're gonna let them stay in.
They're gonna reset here, but oh wait, Train Cowboy.
Oh, barely slips out. Coming another pick spot. Mighty
Oh,
Owl.
the spawn camping of Mighty.
Strat.
Oh, and they're holding Omega Doggo up the sky, but no! Scammon gets a big EMP. That's going to save Omega Doggo's life a little bit. And one more PSI falls in the middle of this. And, oh no, Noah's Ark gets another pick. It's a pick out there. Bob on point for Rebranded. That's going to be a nice little pick. It's going to be a nice little stall thing. And, oh wow, wait. Look at this.
We might see a recontest.
The recontest could
They're
go
very quiet.
massive
Omega
here.
Doggo's off position.
Omega Doggo's off. They waited for that jump. The Ante is there, and it's another pause.
Mighty's lagging again. No.
Am I gonna have to go in? Is this what's gonna?
Mighty.
Do I have to come in?
Hey, pause.
Control shift
Pause. Oh my god.
The fuck?
Pause.
What was it?
Pause, bro.
What was it? Why the fuck was it me? Why was it me? I didn't read that shit. Jump scare. Well, it seems like you're probably gonna be how should I say this? You're definitely gonna be giving up this point.
For sure.
Yeah, but this is probably gonna be your not gonna be getting this point back. 100%.
No.
But
it ain't gonna happen.
But let's talk about what you could be doing in this next fight. You know, we see a lot of, the Sombra coming out and, this core, being strong and independent, really. It can be very independent. That being said, if you're Keys, you have free roam on this Ana because Lucio is not getting back to her if he's playing how he should be. Lucio probably isn't going to be on your Ana. So what does that leave up to you? You could just... There's nothing stopping you from going on the Diva or even really the Hazard if you really want to and just slapping her. Grandma can just go down. I'm just waiting for the lobby to get back to Mighty Owl. Oh,
What?
oh! I've figured. I meant to go back to the pause, man. I meant to go back to the pause, man.
Muffin.
I meant to go back to the pause menu.
Kill Muffin. What are you doing, man?
That was so... Dude, I'm so pissy.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh no, I missed, bro. Listen, this is why I shouldn't be the thing. I shouldn't be it. Shit. I'm giving this to Omega Dog. I'm giving this to somebody else, bro. This shit ain't getting blamed on me. Have fun, bro. This shit...
What are you doing? No, 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 no. Don't promote me.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck, Muffin?
Shut up! Oh. Oh shit, dude. For those who are just joining in, I'm an idiot. I never claimed to be a fighter. I meant to hit escape to go back to the pause menu. And instead I went to end of game. Dude, there's no way somebody's saying, bro, who the fuck bribed you after this, bro? No way. I was waiting for Mighty to get back on so that way I could invite her in, and then that happened. That was just, I was waiting, and then I was like, okay, they're not coming back on for a minute. I'll just like escape back to the point, and I was just like, no, just replay first. Okay, so the thing is, they had 3-0 with 17 seconds left. We could realistically, like we realistically could recreate everything.
I was saying LD can restart onto.
Yeah. Bro. We have dog trash both ways. There is no favoritism. Hold on. We could just like really recreate it.
I'm saying that I think Rebranded should still have the 3-0, and if LD 3 caps, then we'll reset.
Yeah, we'll reset the entire map with 1 minute on the clock. With 1 minute on the clock for both teams. I feel like that's fair-ish. Obviously, it's nowhere near fair to what happened.
But to take away Rebranded's 3-0 like that, like
yeah, no, that's not like that's kind of like not fair at all. So what I would say we just like basically recreate the entire thing because like I remember that Rebranded had 17 seconds left on the no wait 19 seconds left on the clock. My bad.
It was 19 seconds triple cap, and LD was about to cap first. So, hey.
So at 1 minute 30 seconds. Like, I think we could realistically remake the entire lobby.
Okay, I think that we might be doing the reset. That's what I'm guessing. It looks like Mighty Owl's putting in work. No way you restarted the map.
Shut up, dude. Burger,
No
shut
fucking
up.
way you restarted the map, bro. You're actually a damn fool.
I know.
Oh man.
I can't believe I restarted the whole fucking thing.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Muffin's an idiot. Muffin's an idiot.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's okay.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
so
no.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What's
All
the
good,
verdict?
all
What's
good.
the verdict? What's the verdict?
So what's the verdict of what's
So-
happening?
So currently PSI is discussing with LD Final Stand, and one of the options that the LFGS staff decided was we could put LDFS on attack. They get to cap.
Right.
And then I think it's like they get to cap. And we burn like 2 minutes or something. Well, I guess PSI has decided something. I think it's like the cap with 2 minutes or the cap with. Oh, okay, never mind. They're calling me. But anyways, it's something of that along that lines of where they just get a cap for free for
So
first point.
you guys get your 3-0 still.
Correct.
And then we'll reset the whole map
Yeah.
if we need to, and with a minute
Yeah.
left on
Yeah.
the clock.
And then
Okay.
and then reset map
Yeah.
if they triple cap.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
Alright.
sorry
Okay.
again for this
Oh,
happening.
it's okay. Oh, good. Hey, it happens. But if anything, I'm sorry my fucking computer decided to shit a brick. Otherwise, you
okay.
wouldn't be in this position.
It's fine. No, it's on me.
Okay.
It's on me completely. I should have
Y'all are
done that.
playing
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Y'all are playing
Oh,
fantastic.
Yeah.
thank you.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
Alright.
Don't let this
Oh.
discourage you.
Keep it
Go
up.
back.
I appreciate it. You guys are doing great at casting, as well. Good luck
We'll
out
try.
there.
Thank
Thank you.
God, you're a fucking idiot, Muffin.
I know.
It's a bigger map, and you click take back to lobby like it wouldn't take us back to the damn lobby, bro.
I hit escape. I thought
What is wrong with you?
I was trying to go back to the fucking pause menu.
What is wrong with you? You're actually like a tournament like bro. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing, man?
I'm so.
Look at my caster. Look at my caster. Look at my caster, bro. Oh, what does this button do? Yes. Back to the lobby. Let's go
Stop
back.
it! You're gonna make me strip.
Let's go back and make sure we go back to the lobby so Mighty can join. Yes. Great idea.
I didn't mean to go back to the lobby.
My God, bro.
I didn't mean to go back to the lobby. I promise.
Goddamn fool. I'm starting my laundry, man.
Fuck you. Oh my God,
Sick of this shit.
this is annoying.
Yeah, bro, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. If Rebranded loses, it's all your fault, man.
Dude, if they actually lose, it's all me. I'm not even gonna take any.
Apparently they're gonna give up first and then burn 2 minutes off.
Ready for battle.
Oh boy, I love when I'm stupid.
Muffin is so chungus, bro. Okay. So
My form is training.
Five,
No, shut.
three,
You know.
attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
So are they?
are they just gonna play out first, or are they just gonna give up first? I don't know, man. We'll just see what happens if they don't. Oh! If they
He's
don't
Chris
triple
doing
cap, I'm pretty sure they just lose, right? Like that's just how it ends, man. If they don't triple cap, you just lose, bro.
This is a yeah no, and as you guys have said it, I was about to say, I mean, technically you didn't really get a real cap on this anyway because Mighty Owl was out for the majority of it. She was basically fighting with her own PC to let her stay in the fucking game. So
it was a fraud cap.
So it was kind of a fraud cap if you ask me. And Mighty, look, and Mighty,
Bro, what's with you, man?
exactly, look, Mighty just immediately taking that.
Look at that pressure they put on Dr. Penna, man. Oh, oh, oh,
Ooh,
no
ooh,
perks
ooh.
needed, too. Oh, Omega Doggo purple. Kingsmon
Okay.
swag at the bottom.
Oh,
Dr.
wait.
Penna falls low. Right to the gas station. 7-Eleven. Nope, it is closed, my friend. I'll pick a doggo. Jumping at a 5 people. Here she
There
goes.
you go, Ant getting dove on by Omega Doggo. Trying to keep this long angle here. Be wary of the Sombra that it could be ever looming. It's a
Big
nice...
dynamite on the Batman.
Yeah, no, that Batman...
Hack. Mighty fall slow.
Mighty, mighty! Oh, the right click comes through from Omega Doggo. But that's not a... That is a very good pick, though. You know... It's not the death sentence, though. It's not the death warrant. It's not there yet. You need a little bit more. This Ant pick would certainly do just wonders for that.
Oh, and
As
Kingsmon's
Keith-
on point alone. Alone.
And he's on point alone, and that...
This might be point 1.
and that's gonna
Just
be
like
pro-
we saw before.
Yeah, but,
might
you
be
know,
point
a
one.
little bit of a fraudulent cap on first point.
A little
before.
bit of extra time, you know.
You know, just a little bit extra time. I'm not gonna call it completely fraudulent, but like,
Oh
call it
yeah,
real.
yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good cap. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be honest. Okay,
Yeah.
game recognizes game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're doing the best with what we got.
So we see the setup. Galman on the hive. Attack
Oh,
Mighty Owl.
the
Get out of
Attack on
there.
Mighty Owl comes clean. Clean little disengage from Mighty Owl, by the way.
Nano comes out.
Nano's coming
Big
through
flux.
from...
Get away from my supports. Big MP
Oh,
video
big
replay of what
MP.
happened earlier.
Oh, and the
Primal
rally
comes
comes
out.
through, but the Primal's there. Keys trying to find something around these parts, and ooh, Dr. Panda's looking mighty good down there. Ant's gonna be found out. Bob was used.
Come on, drops.
Yigmon drop. And ooh, nice little
Come on
shutdown.
in trouble. Big Nano.
The big Nano comes through from Mighty Owl.
me.
Release me into the back line. Keys is looking for anything at all. He sees Scammon walk right in front of him. Could
Just
find
walk right
something.
through him. Turn your monitor on. Big pick.
Big
Big
picks
picks from
from
Keysmon
Keysmon
Swag.
Swagger.
Stalman and Dran Cowboy. Oh, but it's going both ways. We see it 3v3. Keysmon is
Okay.
deep. Falls asleep. Wakes
Wake
up.
up.
Gets healed from Mighty Owl. Holding that space. Big rock. Bubble comes out. Purple.
Well,
And he
Purple comes
falls.
through, but this is all up.
Stabilize.
Oh man,
And they're just cruising through point 2,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
yeah, no.
wow. Wow.
Imagine if we I didn't restart the map.
Imagine we did go back to the lobby, bro.
Still got a few blaster
Huh.
payload has
But here we go. I
Last-
believe if they triple cap, the map will restart.
Yeah. The map will just completely restart. We won't need to go back and forth or anything.
I think LD's starting to make an adjustment to this strong core, right? They're looking
Yeah.
for the cracks. They're looking just for a little bit of
Yeah.
somebody out of position, and you
Just looking for
capitalize
something.
on that.
But you need to find where these cracks are, though. And Scammon is trying to find a lot of them. But you can't rely on Scammon every time.
And they're just pushing
Great,
this car for
Cowboy.
free. There's no car presence. Nano comes
Nano.
in, boop down. There it goes.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
That's a good...
Scoutman falls slow.
Very
Big
good.
flux. Oh, and the picks,
That's,
man. Omega Doggo solo. Big pick.
Mega
But
Doggo
Keysmon
got
needs
picked.
help. Oh, no.
And this is not looking good on any sort of front for anybody, really. Dr. Panda going around trying to find Ant. Got an overclock, and Mighty Owl goes over to Kiriko, and this is Mighty
Nice
Fine
pick from
here.
Kingsmon Swag. Swaps to the Diva.
up to the D.
Healing for his team. This is a tough matchup for Monkey. Diva just is allowed to put a lot of pressure on Monkey in 1v1s. Nice pick from PSI. Drain Cowboy falls. Spamman soon to follow.
There we go.
And they're chasing. And the stabilization comes back out. Keys on back on the diva.
There's the stable. There's the stable you really needed right there. Keys. I was talking about it during the intermission. You kind of want to see Keys going on this like dive character. You don't really want him on the Sigma. Yeah, he's done a lot on it, but you really want to see him on this diva dive backline right now. And look
You
at
see
what
the palm swap, more mobility from the supports, and gets a pick on the Scoutman again. How
Yeah.
many deaths does this guy have? Kingsmon challenging the high ground, making sure that space is still there.
the space is made. You're taking this high ground away from Dr. Panda. That comes through around, back up into Clown. And you're trying to find, and the EMP comes out, doesn't really get much, it only gets mighty. Packed his Keys.
Comes out, sleeping on cart, and goes down.
That's okay though.
Mekatago's really low. He's gonna have to get out. Doesn't get out. Gets killed by
That's
Hands Bob.
That's a
A
big
kill.
bomb.
A martyr. Kills
A
him
martyr.
from death.
A big bomb from the side of Rebranded. That's going to be a very big lucrative pick right there. Batman is falling low. This is
And this
crazy.
is just neutral right here. Not many
This is
ults
just
on the
neutral.
board.
We're just
Not
seeing
many
so...
ults on the board.
Oh, and Dr. Panda, that's going to be a big pick. Get on Megadogo. Come on, get that man.
Big T1 still going deep. Has the bomb for Remac. It's okay if he gets DMAC here. We see the
And the-
Remac come out.
oh, and the-
Buy space.
Oh, it got the scamming too! This is a remake. There was also a really good pick. He noticed that the bubble was not going to be there. So if anybody walked in front, it was just going to be a death. What a big bomb. What a big brain on the side of Kingsmon Swag. And keeping this monkey in check all game is a very big task. But the ults now, they're coming through from LD. One more PSI's turret goes down. On Dr. Panda. Panda's both DPS down on the side of LD. They're coming through.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
The goo, it's everywhere. Batman falls.
Batman falls.
Train Cowboy's gone. Omega Doggo
And
lost in thought. And now we have one more fight if you're lucky, but you're not gonna get to the point because he's a bodyguard. There was no full cap. And if those who are wondering, that's the map. It's going to Rebranded.
Oh man.
Wow. So the reset didn't really matter. They just wanted to be
It didn't?
It didn't really matter for them.
And they didn't even give extra time. I'm pretty sure I heard they would take like 2 minutes off the clock. And
They
my
didn't-
oh my, this Torbjorn,
This
PSI,
And they-
PS
guess,
freaking I.
And guess what? LD can't ban it again.
No, they can't.
They can't take it away.
They can't. That Torbjorn's coming out the rest of the set.
It's coming
And
up.
Keeksmon Diva. Oh my
My God.
goodness.
Acting like the barrier. And, we talked about it with the Winston. We talked about it with everything, really. But Keegs has this presence that basically makes it to where nobody can pass him. And Keegs is just standing there like, all right, sure, you can go. You're not getting past, but you can go. You can try me. But what really put the nail in the final nail went in the coffin as soon as whenever Keys dropped that beautiful bomb that got scamming on the remake, when we saw Keys go a little bit too far in, but that was just perfect bomb placement. Really, it really was. And even if you didn't really lose scamming, you had a lot of space that you couldn't really use at that point in time.
I feel like Scoutman really just struggled to find the value, right? Like against his poke comp on the Sombra on the Echo, there's just so much burst damage that if you get caught out even for 1 second out of your invis, you can die for free.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And I say it all the time. Let's look back at these PowerPoints. I mean, right now Rebrand's following it to a freaking T. All right? Yeah, those first 2 points, they weren't the cleanest. We look back on their attack, it was super clean. It wasn't even that clean to begin with, but they managed to get it done and thrown all the way through. And LD is probably calling for my head.
For sure.
But I would, I would have assumed.
And that has to hurt.
Yeah,
right?
no, like, you think.
You almost cap first point, and you do cap it at the end on the first one before the reset. You cap first with 2 extra minutes on the time bank, and then you get held on third, right? That has to hurt just a little bit. And the comp swaps, the idea to swap comps last second and going all in,
and that had to be like comfort picks.
Yes.
That had to be comfort picks for LD,
LD wanting to pick Li Zhang again, they can't due to the rulebook update. So, I mean, whatever Mighty says, it goes.
Mighty did update the rulebook right after the set, so we are not going back to Li Zhang. We are going to probably see... what are the other 2 maps in the map pool for Control?
I don't know if I know. We've only ever played Li Zhang.
It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm just that guy. We got Nepal and Busan in the pool.
But there's also any mode available now. Just
this is
no
also true.
repeats.
Yep. Obviously, you don't want to do 2 escorts in a row because I feel like if you lose that second escort, you're kicking yourself. At that point, if you're LB. So you can go anywhere. You can pick anything. It's just not looking very good. And let's see how many spams that there were in chat telling me that I'm stupid. Oh, sick. There were no
Cholo, Sombra versus Brig Torb. Yikes. Somebody mod that guy.
Sombra versus Brig Torb. Somebody get this guy a mod. This guy's got a mod privilege.
Get this guy a mod and put Pseudo in the chamber. Get this guy out of here.
Shit, am I a mod yet? Oh, wait, let me type it in chat. Am I a mod? Am I a mod? No. I can't. Put this pseudo guy in the chamber, bro. Put this. You lost your chance. No. No. Do we have a new map, by the way? Do we have a new map?
Not yet, nope.
Not hitting anywhere near the escape keys, by the way. Not hitting any of those escape keys. Because next thing you know, I'm actually out of the game. I still need help. Come to the bed. Breathe, I got it. Trust. They are going to New Junk City.
Interesting. And I mean, oh, that's New Junk City. I'm tripping. I thought that was Junkertown. But I mean, hey, we could see some dives and brawls. We might see that Ramacha again. I feel like we haven't seen the Omega Doggo Ramacha in a while. I think it's a very strong pick for LD, but
it's a very
we shall see.
We shall see. We shall see. And let me know them bands as they're coming out. Please and thank you, my burgery companion. And please don't turn on me again. Please.
You better not fucking bring us back to lobby, bro.
Hold on, wait. Just gotta. Yeah, no. Sadly, no. I can't help you from the beyond.
Okay. We said that they should play Rambo Mighty Owl with the banger ban Ramatra.
They're
We
banning
might
the
see the
Ram.
ball come out from LD. We might see the ball come out from LD. I better not see that hazard again, brother. I better
Yeah.
not.
We're gonna see, they can ban Freya, and again, this core is just looking strong from Rebranded. And, I'm not gonna bring up those words again. I'm not gonna bring up the words.
I know exactly what you're talking about. They banned the Baptiste. That's a little bit of a blow to the core, but I believe that they can replace it. They swapped off the BAP last point anyways, so...
Yeah, they weren't really feeling the BAP pick. Don't get me wrong, it's
It's a pick.
a pick.
Fearless Chi is back in. There's gonna be no May from the side of the final stand.
Burger. And we're going into New York City. And I'm seeing the brawl here. I mean, we could see the brawl, but why would you on such a map like this? You could probably just go into a dive and it would be 10 times better, 10 times more fun. And I'm already seeing Omega Doggo in the waiting for player screen going on that ball. I mean, it's playtime. We're in his house. I blocked some of his messages already. Big Mom. Can you ban chat, man?
Ooh.
And
Saria
oh
Arista.
no! Get that thing off the screen! Get that thing off the screen!
Zarya Torb Cass.
Oh no! PSI, he might have gotten the read a little bit wrong this time. He might have gotten the read a little,
okay.
but it's okay. I mean,
They're gonna have to deal with these walls. They have a lot of burst damage. I believe, on paper, of course, they have more damage than LD. But once Omega Doggo gets high charge, it's gonna be hard for Keegsmon Swag on the Sarissa. So we're gonna have to see this game plan come out.
yeah, we're gonna have to see the game plan come out. Obviously, we're expecting a little bit of the. Oh, there's one bubble, and now it's. Oh wow, Scamman's already dead. Scamman's already dead. That's no bubbles on the. That's no bubbles on Omega Doggo. Omega Doggo can just die real quick here. Oh, falls low.
Has to stabilize.
Has
Fearless
to
Chi, low HP, LD. And the crew
Low?
are all pretty low. Taking the space, capping the point. Suzu is used.
Nice.
They're trying to hold space in this
job.
room. Drain Cowboy standing still like an AI bot.
Oh wow.
Forward, move back, and
Key's gotta go
squeezes
around.
out.
Wow, he just gets it out there barely. Scamming though comes back with a pound of flesh. That was ripped from him off the side of PSI. Finds it onto Noah. Noah's close to Coalescence. That was a big pick. Mighty's now coming in, getting a little bit of a contest here, making sure nothing goes wrong here. Looking around, scamming, and look, Mighty's still contesting this. Omega Doggo now on the point. Noah is back. This is just a stall. And you get scamming too. And now you just, oh, you gotta die quick if you're Noah. And there he goes. And Fearless with the May. We've seen.
We're gonna see LD with this all economy up right now. They have both support arts online. Brad is out there.
But look at what we have on the other side. We have Ant with his Deadeye. And this could be a crazy fight here. Next fight.
Grab's
Oh,
gonna have
wall's
to be
out.
big.
The wall's out. The speed's there.
Comes out, pressing Omega Doggo. Omega
Omega
Doggo
Doggo falls.
down.
And now we gotta see the picks comes through.
And Keegsmon's
Goes
swag with
side.
the tracking.
And Keegs is there. And Ant on this Kiri. Gonna get it. Nice. That's gonna be a big pick there too.
And the stagger.
And the
No.
stagger.
Oh,
No.
man. Oh, man.
Oh man,
Honestly,
what
you
a
could have stalled him even longer.
You could have to, and that's the sad part. Keegsmon with this
might see a
big
pull.
pull. You see the pull here?
It's gonna be a big pull. They don't even want them to touch this point. They're holding that space. They have
Nice.
the recognition
Look
that
at-
they can't touch that.
Oh, look at this!
Beautiful Torbolt.
Oh, beautiful Torbolt. It's all over the entryway. You can't walk around it. Can't walk around anything really. You just kind of got to walk through it and hope it doesn't hit you.
You might be seeing
And-
a grab freeze come online any second
Look,
now.
look at the grab. We
Spear.
saw Rebranded, eat a grab last week, but what are the odds it happens again?
And
the
we
beat
might
comes
see it any
out.
second here.
Oh, there's a
Big freeze.
big freeze comes through. Not going to be a
Catches
lot.
3.
And if your Keegs here, you just kind of want to stall it out. You don't really want to do too much unless you can find some picks. And honestly, you can't really find a pick.
I'm
your
I'm
Keegs.
surprised they don't use the pull there, right? I mean, they sustained it long enough.
But
you
look
saw
at-
Omega Doggo use
But look at the
bubbles.
ult economy now. Look at the ult economy. 3 ultimates are now off of the board, especially one that could sustain an Orisa ultimate like Beat. So now you have an overclock and a Kitsune Rush. Whereas we're back. Kitsune Rush comes out early from Batman. Batman trying to find anything, trying to be Arkham's true little soldier. Ant's gonna find out Fearless is really fearless. Going into the back line to get anything.
But
Fearless
this
goes
Orisa
down.
Into the this Zarya into the Orisa,
Orisa
man,
is
it's
a-
just so hard.
It can be, but you have to have some trigger discipline. Ant was looking for another pick onto everything, and he was just going to go in. Now you're walking into a straight overclock. I think this is okay if you're rebranded, because look, Ant is back up with this Deadeye, and look at the angle right here. Look at this angle. The angle could be huge. Batman dead already. There is no Suzu. There is no hope. No ult. Clean take. Yes, please.
And that's just a
And
great
that's-
engage. You see Noah's Ark pop the Coalescence, take space with it. Omega Doggo
Oh, there wasn't
aggressive with
I didn't
these
see the call.
pokes.
Ooh, Mighty needs to get
Mighty.
back. She is very low. The frog cannot take that much punishment.
And they have another grab online. It's coming
The
any
grab is-
second.
Oh, that was not
the
it.
high noon.
The grab on the high noon is a very big one indeed. And Omega Doggo making it to where it is not even close.
And I feel like with what we've seen from Keegsmon's hero pool, it's like they're playing the Zarya into Orisa. That's just an already horrible matchup. What do you play now if you swap off the Orisa? What do you go?
Well, honestly, I don't think the Orisa and the Zarya is that bad of a matchup, actually. As long as you control your trigger discipline, it is not that bad. The problem is that the Torb turret does not know, hey, don't shoot that thing with the bubble right now.
Freeze! Oh my goodness!
Oh, and
Keegsmon
Keegsmon
Flagger.
Flagger going to Dairy Queen. You just earned yourself a blizzard, baby. And
the Torb Drain Cowboy slips out, and that's gonna be point for Rebranded. It should be.
it should be, and that's
Huge
skimming
pick
down.
from Mighty Owl.
Mighty gets another. That's a Lucio pick right there, and that's a Lucio moment. I like it.
That's a cap. We're gonna see them press the aggression a little bit,
I
or just
would.
the space use a use and
holding
wall.
this, holding the space has been very good right now for them. They have been holding space all game. That is what they've been. MO. We have the space. We don't need to let them come take it. Staying grounded, sure-footed. These are the rebranded that we've seen all game that's been winning these fights, and I'm down to see it again. The ult economy looking great, by the way, on the side of rebranded, whereas it's looking a little farce on the other side. The Kitsune
out.
Rush comes out, gets one more PSI, the pull comes through. It's another one, and
Oh,
Mighty
the
Owl
Ajax!
Ajax! Not the Ajax, not in this, not in loser finals, not your last opportunity. And Keegs, again, great stalls, by the way, from Keeks
Great
and
sauce,
and
great
from
sauce.
Rebranded, keeping this percentage going no matter what happens. But now, what's the point? What's the plan here? You used 2 of your support ultimates to get into this last fight. You didn't really win it, but now you got to find a new way into this next fight. And you got to
also
care
see
for the
Kingsmon?
grab.
Yeah, you see Kingsmon pick up the shield perk, so there's nothing to really eat this grab. They don't even have
No
beat
wall
for it.
right
This
now
might
on the
be
side. Fearless
gonna be
used it to
hard.
boost it up. And, oh, Fearless is low, but a bubble and a... Oh, and where's the high noon? It's coming through. Tries to get through the wall. It can't help. Nobody's breaking it.
That's a big grab.
And the
Oh,
grab is
man.
huge. It's massive. Ugh. Ooh, it's so close. And next is going to be Scammon with this overclock. Next fight, and that's going to be it. Rebranded, looking to maybe engage. No, they're looking to safely go forward to the next point. But this needs to be a clean fight win. If you are, LD, you cannot have any stragglers. You gotta get going. All right, this is not the time to get down and get jiggy with it. This is the time to put the final nail in the coffin. The thing that you have had your sights set on the whole game. No, the overclock comes through, but it's wasted
Huge
because of
shield,
Ant.
huge pick.
The huge picks coming through from the DPS side. The Blizzard goes out, doesn't get anybody.
And
And
LD
now-
committed 2 ult
Ulta.
stop fight.
And LD's committing a lot of their ult economy to getting this, where it's just Rebranded hasn't really had anything to really do with it until just now. And look at Noah's Ark on this flank, by the way. Look at this guy. You see Noah's Ark on this flank, by the way.
What a pull from Kingsmon. Pulled them around the corner.
Nice
Incredible
job,
stuff.
Keeks going through Noah's Ark. And look at these ult economies that you're going to have up here. You really need to beat this rush, though. The rush has been killing you all game. You got to figure out a way around it. Find a way through it, rather. You cannot
They've got
just...
Torbolt and Curiel.
They have Torbolt and Curiel. Torbolt can definitely counter this in a heartbeat. But you got to really keep... The welcome mat goes through. There's the... And there's the welcome mat. Ant goes down. This is going to be hard now. No damage coming out from the side, but that's gonna be a
pick to equalize.
That's a big pick to equalize, keeping everybody up around this. And what did we say? You've survived the Curiel, but now you're losing all of your DPS potential right here in front of you. It's gonna be really hard to get this next fight. And the beat's a little bit late. The beat comes out a little bit late from Mighty Owl.
Kick onto
Batman.
Omega Doggos. Count the crossbow. Beat drop from LD.
That's
We
gonna
see
be
a
a...
scrap on point.
Oh,
High noon
another
comes out.
high noon. Where's the
Tourney.
noon going through?
Slow us down the fight.
We're gonna be slow here. Oh,
good.
big. That's an ant. That's so big on the side of Rebranded. That's what you need, really. That's what you really need. And Batman just gonna go and fall, try and get a nice stagger kill on the Mighty Owl. But now it is last point, last everything, and you got you invested everything. Again, you've invested everything. But it's one more fight. It's one more point. And this is where the legends are born. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of your very eyes. Rebranded. 1 point away from making this a match 7 over Fearless with the big pull. Trying to wait for the bubble to come out. That's not going to be enough. Fearless caught off. Ooh, but it's not going to be enough because there are 2 picks already found out on the side. Fearless, though, going to get stalled. It's going to be hard. And that's not something you want to see. Because, look, you didn't get to build anything if you're on the other side. I would have just... I don't think I would have pulled there if I was Keegs. I know you're antsy to get a kill, but you gotta wait, man. Things are done for a reason. Omega Doggo coming up on this grab, but it's gonna be it's gotta be very quick. This has got to be a very quick fight. Scammon already dead. 100 charge and a very feisty Zarya on the other side. It's gonna be down though. Keegs is down too, but there's no. Fearless gets one pick on the one more PSI. The Drain Cowboy is on the point.
It's just
Noah.
Drain Cowboy.
This is big. This is
my
big. And
goodness.
oh my god, look at the ult economy.
Look at the ults.
Oh my god, this
We
tells the
have
whole story.
Mighty Owl clutch beat coming
The
in.
mi-
Noah's Ark Coalescence and with the high
Everything
noon.
is going. This beat is going to mean everything right now. If
This
you're
is a
mighty,
map deciding fight.
this
map
is a
deciding fight.
map deciding fight indeed. You're going to get one, maybe two more fights out of this. If you're watch the fight here, watch the fight. You can't. You got to find this. You got to get this grab out some way, somewhere. There's the grab. Only gets
Kigmon.
Kings. It's walled off though. The beat comes out though on the other side. Fearless is already dead though. No Blizzard to be found. And on the high noon, making space, making a zone, making anything. Gets Omega Doggo on the process. Batman, Arkham's last defender. The only hope for healing on the side of LD Final Stand. And he's caught out. He's caught up. And hit a shot, and hit a shot, and hit a shot, hit! The game's on the line, and please! Wait, the Coalescence coming out for Noah's Ark. It's gonna keep it up. Omega Doggo's back on the ball. He's back on the ball. He's back on the ball.
Just one.
Oh.
Nobody. Mighty Owl falls. 3v3.
Come on, come on,
What's
come
on
on.
point?
Watch this. The huge. Wait, Omega Doggo. He's off the point. Batman's back.
He's pouring back in.
LD's pouring back in, but do they have the cooldowns? Do they have anything left in the tank? And finds Batman, but it's a little too late for that. The Omega Doggo falls.
This ends now.
Please, anything! Our champions! Our true heroes! Oh! You're gonna get one point, though. You're gonna get one fight. You have to get one fight here. You're gonna have to get one more fight. Keys is onto the ball.
There's
Has
a touch for sure.
There's a touch here for sure. You just gotta get there. You have to find it, too. You can't let it sit around. You gotta go find it. Omega Doggo is playing bodyguard as long as he can. Omega Doggo playing bodyguard as long as he can. Keys got on the point. Where's the... Where is... This is a scamming. There's a lot of picks coming through. High noon is there.
Coming out from Ant. Gets the peel.
He gets...
Lets it fly.
Lets it fly.
Going low.
There's nothing here. Drain Cowboy. It's a big dream. It's a big day. Omega Doggo, though. The turret. It's there. Oh, wait. They gapped him a little bit. But it didn't matter.
Wow.
What a game. What a match to the last seconds. GG's last. Stand.
Oh my god.
Oh. So hard. You have to think about what do you do differently there if you're rebranded, but you have nothing to really keep your head down about.
It was
I
just
think
a scrap through and through.
you couldn't do anything about it. And Scammon, I mean, with the overclock, he had an awesome series. Omega Doggo, awesome series. Fearless, awesome series. Drain Cowboy coming in, playing the clutch factor when Enfear had to leave. She was escorted out of the building because of bad latency issues. Batman comes through. He had a great series. Wow. What a moment. What a play. What a game, brother. I was so proud to have you with it. Me with it.
That was
Wow.
beautiful.
Cinema.
Just absolute scraps on both sides, man.
Wow,
Incredible stuff.
and let's throw it up there one last time. Last disaster, final stand, gonna be standing tall here. Wow. I will accept interviews this time. Wow. What a game. I feel bad though, because I don't think I really spectated a lot of LD members during that last fight. During that last map. I don't think I did. I'm going to be honest. But I was really happy about it. I mean, to watch the dynamic plays play out from both ends. We volunteer Squidward.
Okay, let's just go join general. We
No,
can't drag anybody.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, really?
Let's find out. Hold on. Hold on. I'll find out. Let me just, No, I can't drag anybody.
Nope.
We're just going to
Yeah,
chat.
we're just gonna go general. Yeah, we'll just go into a general VC. Okay. Oh man.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
What a display. Rebranded all the way till the end.
Rebranded. We were there for you, but we couldn't do anything else. I mean, we sent our hopes and prayers.
So close, man. What a banger match.
What a banger. Sinister Squid. We can't drag it. So, we are in. We are in general. We are in general. On with Squiddy here after what is probably one of the craziest maps we've seen in our lifetimes.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, Squid. First of all, we're gonna ask you a couple of questions. The first question we always ask is gonna be, what's your role with the team, and what do you do and stuff like that. So, if you would kindly enlighten us with that.
Absolutely. I'm the head coach for Last Disaster Final Stand.
Nice.
I joined about midway through the season, unfortunately, but
Oof.
they seemed like they needed a coach for a little bit, so
I like it.
been trying to whip them back into shape.
And there you go. It seems like it's working just a little bit.
I try my best.
So you try your best. That's all we can do, really. But as it stands from now, obviously you took the Allen Winners Finals. What did you do during that 2 weeks off, like that 1 week off that you had? What was that week like? Was it just like a little bit of a hell week for the players, or was it mad VOD reviews?
It was definitely a lot of VOD reviews for individuals, fixing individual mistakes. A lot of telling them what they're doing wrong, trying to fix some mistakes. In general, just trying to better our team synergy and cohesiveness.
All right, I like your answer. You're a very fun guy to interview. I like it. I like it a lot. So hold on a second here. Oh, perfect. This works so much better. So, in the pre-fight, I was talking about, if you're LD, you want to win this fast. Have you guys, and obviously you guys kind of dropped 2 maps there. What was the mentality when coming back from all right, we're up 3, now we're up 1. We do not want to get this to a map 7 kind of thing.
Yeah. Going to a map 7 is always pretty nerve-wracking for any team, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Why would we ever imagine that? Burger, you been to a map 7 before?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
But yeah, we definitely were not wanting to take that, so it was getting a little bit frustrating. Our initial plan was to win with the 4-0, as is always, but sometimes it doesn't always pan out like that, and you just have to focus on the current map and look at what you're trying to do and what you can do to win.
Yeah, of course. Another big question: who are your, anybody specifically you think did a standout job today? I'm gonna ask a little bit of a question. That way, we have some guidance during the MVP voting.
Well, frankly, I think you did a standout job of selling on the spectators, frankly. Sending us back to the lobby in map 5.
Oh my
I
god.
think that was
Dude, let me just tell you, I have one brain cell. It's to play Brig, bro. So...
it's other than that, I think Fearless on map 1 doing some great things on the May and on the Tracer as well on following maps. Hot Dog, also our tank player, just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
And
he was a hot topic in the booth. Wouldn't you say, Burger?
indeed, he frequently is, but it seems like the tank player is always kind of in the spotlight.
Yeah. So, also, quick question. We were wondering what happened to Enfer. We know she was kind of escorted out of the game, and Drain Cowboy filled the spot for the rest of the map. What was that about going on? Were there just some technical difficulties that we couldn't get resolved?
Yeah, Emperor, he has some internet issues that were going on, so we had to put in Drain Cowboy for him.
I mean, you have three Rockstar supports. All three of them are really good at what they're doing. Can't imagine it's a really
we'll call
hard
them rock stars when we win. How about that?
Okay. I like the spirit on this guy. He thinks he's winning. But
It's not over till it's over.
Exactly. And sadly, sometimes it's a reverse sweep when it's over. But we wouldn't know anything about that either, right, Burger?
Not at all.
Not at all. Obviously, friendly banter, of course. We got to get that in there. But no, you got definite second place. You got a top 2 finish no matter what. Are you proud of the team you've assembled this season and team you've put kind of like came in halfway project and put into the playoffs? Are you proud of those guys?
I think we've gone a long way, but I think we've got an even further way to go.
All right. I like it.
Pride is the devil, like J. Cole said.
Exactly. Pride is definitely the devil. I know we try and stay humble over here in the Fireslide district, so we try and stay a little bit humble. We try and keep it down to earth for at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when we win,
Let me get some questions.
Okay,
brother.
you
Let
could have.
me get some
You could
fucking
have.
questions.
You could have talked the whole time.
All right,
You didn't.
Okay, all right.
This
all
fucking
right.
guy.
Here we go,
Look
here
at
we
my
go. Okay.
my caster coming in 15 minutes late, making me cast the entire first map by myself, and now all of a sudden he's pretending like I didn't give him a chance to speak.
Here we go. All right, good. So in I believe it was week 2 or so of
3 if you're going.
playoffs.
Oh wait, 2
Week 2 of playoffs, right? So we played each other, Fireside and LD, and then that match finished, and you guys got pushed to losers. What was the mindset moving forward after like just a tough, like it was a hard match on both sides, but after a hard match like that, what was the mindset like moving forward?
The match really identified some of the weaknesses in our strategy and in our play style, and we really just wanted to focus on what we were doing and what our weaknesses were, so we could really strengthen up as a team.
I like it.
So another one, I guess. There's been rumors.
Oh my God,
of an anti-Farah, anti-Burger comp. I mean, is that still something that's in the works? Is that like, are you guys like playing that a lot in scrims or practicing it? How's that going?
Bro.
Well, frankly, it's my opinion that it's not worth building a comp around you specifically. But
they've made it.
We'll see. We'll see what comp we're showing up with on game day.
We can see.
I like to hear that.
I like to hear it too. It means a really fun competition on both sides. Squid, what's the difference coming into the final week of playoffs versus week 2 of playoffs? You're playing against the Fireflies yet again. This is you've been down these roads before. What's different
We
this
sure
time?
have.
We've seen these walls painted time and time again, and I feel like it's going to be another big banger on the side of these people.
I think we're coming into this a little bit more confident, knowing what we're going to be facing, and we're coming into this a lot better than we did the first time.
All right. I like it. I like the juice here. I like the juice. But, Burger, do you have more questions?
I do not.
I don't think I have any questions either, except who is your favorite hero in Bloons Tower Defense 6?
My favorite hero or tower?
Both, actually. I'll allow it to be both.
My favorite hero is Corvus. He's got the highest skill cap of any hero. And Geraldo is for broke bitches. My favorite tower, the banana farm. If it's anything else, you're broke as fuck.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Leave my glue
Hey.
gunner alone.
I'm sorry. I'm
Leave,
sorry.
can't
The
just
banana
disrespect.
farm is just more useful, bruh. I'm sorry. Can't
Alright,
do
if we're
boss
talking
events
about you-
without him. Can't do race events without him.
I was about to say.
Really the GOAT.
Okay, true. All right. Any final words you want to say to the people? Any shout outs you want to make to anybody? Or do you want to send any sort of messages to Fireflies? Hidden or-
Shout out to Jonah Hill. That shit you said in the elevator, man, that changed my life, man.
This guy. Character over there in The Last Disaster Family.
Other than that, we'll see you on the second place podium after the finals.
You mean the first
Stop
one
the
place?
cap.
You mean the
Stop
first
the cap.
place?
I've never misspoke.
All right. We'll see how that plays out after the entire maps are said and done.
Indeed, we will.
All right. Well, you have a great night. We are going to do some MVP voting stuff, and then you and your team go celebrate, go train. You're going to need it because we're coming into this better than ever.
Will do. Good night, everybody.
Good night, brother. Well, what a
Second
match.
place podium. That shit's ours. Okay, go ahead.
Could you
My
just
fault.
like
Go
not?
ahead, Caster.
Could you just not shit on him for like 5 seconds while I'm trying to make the fucking interview?
Go Caster.
All right, so we had to go and pick the MVPs, and on God, I said to liberate him on the side of Rebranded. We're gonna go Rebranded a little bit first here. I think it's PSI. I said we needed to liberate him. He showed up last week. He showed up this week. When the team needed him most, he was there. Just couldn't finish it out in the end. PSI, I'm gonna say it right now. He's the guy.
I would have to agree with that. I think PSI showed out the flexibility. I wish we got to see more Freya, but I mean, Freya's it's a hard character, especially like in this highly mobile comps, this really fast-paced game that LD plays. It's hard to really just sit back in one spot and just poke at range. So I think the flexibility that we saw in Sombra, Torbjorn, just all these different things.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean,
It's no
Yeah.
doubter. PSI. It's gonna be him for the last one. For the next MVP. And lastly, you have to pick, sadly, LD, final stand person. Which sucks because they're our rivals. We don't want to admit any of them are good. This would be easier if they lost. This would be easy. But I don't think... I think Squiddy said it best here. I think it was Fearless. You look at Fearless Chi, and, you think... Like, a part of me wants to meme out and just say Batman. Because, free Batman and whatnot. But, like, you come into the game, you see Fearless coming in, you see him play on all of these different characters. Yeah, he got subbed out for a map, but that didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I would have to agree too.
Fearless came out on all these wacky characters. He came out on the May. He came out on all sorts of different characters, coming out, making sure everybody was respecting him, and it was a very fun time to watch. But in case you guys forgot, Last Disaster Final Stand wins an astonishing series. 4-2, Rebranded. Joyce third place, and the Titans will clash next week.
Thank you all,
Well,
and have a
so-
beautiful night.
I've been Muffin Man. That's been Burger. LFGS. Good night.